Alrighty, we are live. We are about to watch the quarterfinals match between the TriHards and low APM legends. So I think the drafts have started. If we go over there, let's see if this looks okay. Okay, so yeah, the low APM, or sorry, the map draft started. And it looks like low APM Legends, they're just doing a best of three. I thought it was a best of five. I wasn't sure if they switched to best of five. I mean, I thought they switched to best of five, but it looks like just a best of three. For the TriHards, they've got a home map pick of Valley Fort and then the low APM Legends, Lombardia. So that'll be interesting. Oh, yes, and not shown on this map draft because I kind of messed up. The admin pick is Step, so that's going to be the opener. Soon we should have ESJB joining as the co-caster. So this match should be fairly exciting because it's two teams that I think the TriHards have performed consistently well throughout the tournament, and low APM Legends I think have the potential to perform very well. I've seen some very good games and some very bad games by them. They've got um, some great players. Since Bob is asking what's the opener, it's Step. I'm just gonna see if I could fix this real quick and just add in the opener map, since there's nothing else to do until the Civ draft starts. All right, there we go. Now nobody has to ask. We just know. Still waiting for them to get into their map draft. Actually, let me go and check and make sure they didn't switch to like a best of five. I would yeah, for now, I think it's best of three. So we're just waiting for them to start the map draft. Where did I get what part from, Bob? I think I need a third monitor just to put the Twitch chat in. Oh, the admin pick map. I'm not sure if you're asking how they pick the admin map, or you know, I assume that's what you're asking. So each team does an initial ban. First team bans, then the second team bans, then the first team picks their home map, second team picks their home map, then they ban the remaining maps until one at a time until all that is left is. Oh, you know what you're probably asking, Bob? You're probably asking, where's this screen? This they ban maps until there's just one map remaining, and that becomes the opener. Yes, so this screen is probably what should have been showing the whole time, but Mistakes were made. Yes, Bob. There's just so much going on with this. I will forgive you for forgetting that. Zumpy, this is as excited as you're ever going to hear me. I am pumped. I'm ready to go. The only thing you could do to make me sound more excited is maybe give me some illegal narcotics. Yeah, well, I assume it will automatically go into spectator mode whenever the draft actually starts. But there you go. I'm sorry, giving Zumpy depression. I will try to hype up your game. If you can find RC, maybe he can come and cast as well. ESJB is going to be main co-caster for this whenever he is finished with his Empire Wars game. We might even go in and spectate it while we're waiting. Now, while we're waiting for this draft to start, I guess we could look through some stats. Are any of these players who are playing in, I guess, where do the players who are about to play fall in these stats? We have oh boy. I think this set will be played with Rob Mayhem, 10 Hearts, and MTE Explorer on the low APM team, and then the other team it's going to be just Spencer 4 and 4 and Forzer, who is Bean in game. Is the Sif draft going? You know, it's unless I got the wrong, maybe I got the wrong link because it's showing it's still not going. Let's go check and see if they have posted a new link because I'm not seeing it. As far as I can tell, the Civ draft hasn't started yet. Now for fun, we can look at these stats. Bob, the co-caster is ESJB. I'm assuming he's going to be here soon. I can nag him and tell him the chats are or the chat demands the co-caster. Come on. He says he's coming.
Hello.
Hello, ESJB. Now, since the matches haven't started right yet, do we sound okay? ESJB, you want to say hi to chat?
Hello, chat. Do I sound okay?
All right. We will boost your volume up a bit. Okay.
Epic, epic.
Oh, it sounds like they have the low APM legends have a sub. They're subbing in doxology for whoever their original E tier was, or D tier. I think their original D tier was MT Explore.
Okay. So the game isn't up yet, right?
Not yet. So they're about to start this Civ draft.
Yeah.
Or they've been, like, they're waiting
Do we
on.
have the map draft already?
Yeah, the map draft. Oh. Yeah, so Lombardia for low APM legends and Valley Fort for TriHards, with the opener being Step.
Mm.
I'm not sure how well you know these teams. Who do you favor in this matchup?
I don't know the team's names, only perhaps the players' names.
Oh, so low APM legends, that's going to be Rob Mayhem, I think Samir or Sammy or Sigurd or whatever name he's going by, and then someone who doesn't play very often, I think Doxology is what I hear, who I hear is playing for them. And then the tryhards is Spencer, Bean, and 4 and 4 squared.
Okay, so I know I know Robe, Robo, and Sammy.
Oh, well, it looks like they have now changed their mind and they're doing a best of 5. So I'm going to update that in the overlays, and then we get to see best of 5 stuff.
Would they do the entire map draft over again then?
I suppose I'm assuming that's what's happening. Oh, I don't have to change the overlay at least. So this is the new map draft whenever it comes up. Yes, I believe they're redoing the map draft, Dev.
Looking by the elos, it seems like TriHards has a lot more consistent, well-spread team.
Yes. And that's my thinking is I think as a team they've been more consistent in the tournament. I think the low APM Legends can be a hard-hitting team. They just have to all be playing, at their best.
Yeah. I mean, Sammy, for example, can be a real hit or miss.
Yes, Sammy is like either just dominate or zero. Um, so
And then it's always a bit of inconsistency when you have a 1200 in the team.
yes, absolutely. I think they're 1200. As far as I know, he can do quite well if he's not pressured. If he is pressured, just like most 1200s, has a pretty rough time. So
Do you think tryhards will try to just ignore him and go for the stronger players, or kill him quickly and like focus him down to not have him in the late game?
my thinking is they're just gonna like focus on a little bit and then go to pocket pressure pocket as much as possible. Because Rob Mayhem,
Mm.
as a late game player, he can get out of control late game, and he is very strong.
Yeah. I mean, they have Lombardia for that, which is, I mean, it will always go late, basically, not always, but it's a map that tends to go late.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my thinking is they picked that specifically because they wanted to force a late game. So
Mm.
yeah, the TriHards, Valley Fort again. Step is now their home map. They really want to play that map. And then low APM Legends, Lombardia. I guess they didn't know what second home map to pick because they ran them to Eruption. And then Acclivity as the opener. So what?
Interesting that TriHards bans Arabia.
No. I mean, it is interesting, but I'm not surprised because they have complained many times about how unbalanced Arabia can be. You know, everyone's gold on one team ends up spawning forward, and then everyone's gold on the other team spawns backwards. They just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how they other boys only picked open maps like Step and Valley Fort, while their opponents banned all the open maps.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. Coliseum. Okay, so I think we've shown at least today. Well, I mean, it's been shown in multiple cases where Coliseum and Not Socotra are maps where the more balanced teams I think are more favored.
Yeah. Was it on Not Sequatra they were douching, or it was some map everyone were douching on? Like I think it was Plantman.
I don't. Well, there's not going to be any douches on Not Socotra. Actually, I take that back. There might be a Sicilian douche because they get 100 extra stone. But Not Socotra, you start with 15 stone instead of the
Yeah.
normal 200. So I I don't know if anyone tried to douche on Not Socotra.
I remember they were douches in the tournament at least, but maybe it wasn't on Not Sequatra.
Yeah, development says he doesn't think Docs will douche because he plays meta, and you need practice to douche. Otherwise, you're just gonna completely like almost 100% chance fail it if you've never done it before.
But who was the person who was douching before the tournament?
Which one? Sorry.
Who was the person who was douching? They were douches in the tournament before. Do you remember who it was?
Oh, like there's so many people. Like
Ah, there have been many douches. Okay, yeah.
Leafman has been famous for it. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm
Clark's
probably
team.
mixing up Plantman with
I
Leafman.
think Plantman might have tried it too. I don't remember if he has douched, but I think either Plantman or MT Explorer may have douched in this tournament. I don't remember.
Mm.
Like, all right, let's take a look at. They're gonna be posting a new Civ draft, and it's probably halfway done. Yeah.
Can you stream the Steve Draft?
Um. Yeah, I should. Just a second. Okay, so they've already started their draft, and maybe just watch the stream for the Civ draft if that's okay.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yes, and then this is good enough.
We
Oops.
can't see low APM spans though.
Yeah, I kind of have to fix it in real time. This is good enough, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so low APM has Lithuanians for Step, that's for sure. Maybe Valley Fort, but
Yeah, I like the two opener Civ picks for them. They're like Lithuanians, Ethiopians. One of the best pocket Civs and one of the best flank Civs. But the TriHards got three really good first picks: Magyars, Franks, and Mayans. So
yeah. It's a bit surprising to see Gorias picked as number 3. I wonder what they are planning with that. Maybe for Lombardia?
I don't like that as their number 3 pick, but I
Yeah.
do think it would be like a Lombardia pick for sure. Mm, maybe Valley Fort? I think they picked it way too early though, because no one picks Garjaras.
Yeah, I mean it's the same with Bohemian too, right?
Yes,
I
that's.
really think low APM legends like are more efficient with their picking
You mean
so far.
TriHards?
Yeah, tryhard, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the other way, so like on the top you see tryhard to the left and low APM to the right, so I get mixed up.
Oh, let me switch that. It it switches from round to round. Okay, so let's just do it this way. Now it's a little less confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks
If
like
we
low
don't.
APM Legends is still getting good picks. It's just the priorities are a little off, I think.
Mm. I like to see Dravidians pick this early. I think they are kind of an underrated civ.
Yeah, especially like on what, what probably would be the civ for them or the map for Dravidians here.
I would suspect Valley Fort, since it can be a bit difficult to go for the deer instantly and also have wolf like lumber camps and such,
Yeah,
and a mining camp.
I would think either Valley Fort or Steppe. Valley Fort might make more sense because you get that extra wood at the start. You can drop 2 ranges right away, and you get like the extra plus 10 or 15 food carrying capacity for fishing men,
Mm.
which is it's just not been played enough, but I think it could be really strong on that map.
Well, both strong and weak. Like it kinda handicaps you as well, since it really forces you to force stop a lot early game.
Yes.
Unless you wait a while with going for the middle, of course. I am surprised to be able to see Berbers pick this late.
Really
Pick number 7 and they're still, yeah.
I I don't see them picked or I don't see them doing well that often, so
I think when Lombardia is in the map pool, it's a early pick.
hmm. I
I would
guess
rate him very highly on Lombardia.
if you want to finish the game earlier, I guess they're pretty good. Uh,
But even like early imp and such, they have a nice power spike.
yeah,
Like first they're really smooth with the scouts into knights, and you can like flood knights and let your flanks get decent boom. And then in early imp you can flood and win Trebwars and so on.
right. This gets so much more complicated when it's like 5 different maps you have to think about. It's
Yeah.
like almost twice as easy to make mistakes in your picks or like, picking too early, picking too late, forgetting to pick.
But they also get 16 picks for 5 maps, so they have quite a few picks.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, thus I guess we will see as a flank sieve on Lombard on Acclivity. Maybe pocket on Eruption, but I would like to see them on Acclivity.
I'm surprised. Oh, Spanish were banned. Okay, that makes sense. Khmer were also banned. Like, when are they gonna pick Spanish? Oh, they can't.
Byzantine is also clearly a Eruption sieve.
The which one?
Getting those.
Oh, the
Byzantines.
Byzantines. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I agree there.
I mean, it's the best map for it really with strong castles in the
Strong
middle.
castles, early imp. Yeah.
I don't see what other map you would pick it on. Maybe Acclivity, but that's so much stronger on Eruption.
And do you want to watch the game live or do you want to watch my stream? And also, are you able to do the spy cams? I can probably do them, I think. Uh,
I don't know how they work. You have to teach me that if so.
oh, shoot. I don't think I have permissions to undeafen or unserver deafen the spy cams. So
I can ask Clemens for permissions. I think it's admin. What
it's
permission do we need?
it's in AoE Underground, so
Oh yeah, underground not.
maybe Bob could give one of us permission to unmute the spy cam. Probably ESJB.
Is Bob in the chat or should I PM him?
I think Bob is listening. He's been chatting. Yeah. Dev agrees with the casters. The low ELO legends, they probably have a plan with their picks, but I think they picked some of those civs too early.
They did kind of catch up in the end of getting some really nice civs like Byzantines and Bulgarians and the Incas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Byzantines like the late draft is better from low APM in my opinion. I would way rather have them than like Japanese Vikings and so on.
Yes. They got that Hindustanis. I wonder if they'll be seen on Lombardia for the trade.
Oh yeah. I
The,
haven't actually seen that Hindustani building used.
yeah, I mean, it takes a while to get it going, but I think it's probably like half as good as the Spanish trade bonus. Maybe close.
I will just message Bob and combine Bob. Which Bob is it I'm supposed to message
It's
for
Combine
permissions?
Bob.
Combine Bob,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep, so lobby is up. It looks like Doxology will be there. D tier playing.
I messaged Lapache too, and hopefully some of them notice.
Yeah, I think Spencer and Combine Bob might be the only admins in this server.
Combine tells me that temporary casters can, current casters.
So we should be able to. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm dumb. I was trying to undeafen them from the Spybot point of view, or Spybot
So
Discord, not from my Discord. So I
how do you use them?
okay. So if you want to undeafen them or listen in, just right click on them and unserver deafen them. Yes, so you unserver.
Persians, maybe
So they're
Lombardia
completely
for me
silent right now
actually.
then, I guess.
Did I get Berbers? I did get Berbers.
No, you can hear them,
Berbers
but
and then
not me.
Frank. Okay, my
Uh,
civs are done. They're the easiest ones to do.
yeah.
We
I'm
got
gonna
Saracens. That's for
do
one of you
Lord of
on
the Wings
Lombardia.
for Acclivity.
I have to join this exploding king's Diplo really quick and blow up my king right off the start.
Okay, so we can hear them.
I can hear them for your mic, but not by myself.
Oh yes, yes. That's
Or at the moment, but we can swap them. It doesn't
could
really
you
matter.
like
To me, at least.
yeah, keep them undeafened until because I can't hear them under over everything. Or
Oh
keep
yeah.
them deafened until we want to actually hear them. Yeah, something. I don't know what Sammy
So,
was
so,
saying.
so it's only for the Twitch stream that we get to hear it and not actually on Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because it goes through my audio, you can't hear it live, but I can, and the stream can
Okay.
hear it live. So, was the volume good on the spy cams? By the way, I hope it was. All right.
Well, then it's annoying delay element. I would only do that while the spy cam are actually talking.
Yeah, that's the issue with that. There's probably a better way to do the spy cams so we can both hear them, but um, we'll have to look into that. Looks like still waiting for Spencer's team to join that lobby. 4-4 has been patiently waiting for his team.
What map do you play melee on?
Mm,
Step or maybe just random flanks, if I
they're
guess.
good on a lot of maps, honestly. Like, I would probably go step or acclivity for them.
Mm.
Just play them like an open map civ. Maybe Valley Fort because you get the free armor on your militia line or your.
Yeah. Robo Mayhem, aren't you playing? You can't be typing now, you're gonna win.
Oh,
What
Rob is
is this?
gonna hate you. It's Rob Mayhem. You have to call him by his name. It's Rob,
It's
not
hard,
Robo.
man, it's hard.
Do it
His
for
name looks
him.
so much like Robo Mayhem. I'm trying.
Can we do that? I don't. Is that just part of the soundboard? I'm not sure how to play his intro. Like, I don't have access to the audio clip. Actually, maybe I do. Maybe I do. I think I. No, I don't. Oh god, Robo Barbo Mayhem. Just. Rob will rage quit everything if we call him that.
I will just grab some chips and whiskey if they're gonna wait too long with starting.
Oh. I like how. That's. Okay, that's bizarre. I searched for Slapdown in Spectate Games, and it shows all of the games, or all the people who are in game that I think are on my friends list. But it doesn't show any games with the name Slapdown. Oh yes. Roboboro, Mayhem, and 10 Hearts. Samir have gotten over their differences and they're playing together now.
We need a grudge match between them, right?
I, I, I think people would like to see that. Don't think it would happen.
I would watch for sure, but Sammy would probably be destroyed.
What, you think Roboboro would kill Sammy?
By far, I think it would be a stomp.
Oh, okay.
3-1.
I don't know how good he is, but I hear he's just like he's mostly a closed map player.
Nah, but he's like 2k still. And I think he's more flexible, so if it's like a civ draft, a map draft.
Okay. After 30 minutes, we have a game. All right, are you what I tapped out of it, or I shifted out.
Did they name the server something cool, or
The
can you send me the code maybe?
the name is Slapdown. Just search Slapdown in the
Yeah, found it.
Spectate Games.
Just fast forward to the
Yeah,
live or
right,
yeah.
right. Okay, so game one, we have Spencer picking the Mayans, Bean picking the Franks, and then 4 and 4 picking the Koreans. On the other team, Doxology is Portuguese, Rob Mayhem is Lithuanians, and Ethiopian as Samir or Synod. So they're picking some power picks right out the gate. I think that makes sense for an open map like this.
I think it's a high waste of Lithuanians.
You could be right. Which would you pick
But
instead on this map?
I mean, I have played any like good Cavs on this map. Preferably, of course, Franks or Magios, but even massive such as like Malian and so on can be really nice on it. Like,
Right.
that's a good Cavs in general. It's a pretty standard map, right?
It's close to Arabia, but I think it's more wallable, and then the
It
hills
is more
come into
valuable,
play.
yeah. That's also a reason like Malian is good for it because they can easier get to Farimba. Even
Right.
Berbers could be a play on this map, but I would rather play a Berber on whatever
Lombardia.
that map was called. Yeah.
Okay, well, nothing too exciting at the start. We got Spencer pushing his deer, trying to. We have Doxology looking for his deer or something. 4 and 4 also pushing deer. And what do you... Nobody expected this. Synod is also pushing his deer. And the deer is misbehaving, as they love to do. This deer thinks, oh, I might be dying, but at least I'll embarrass you before I die.
What elos were red and purple?
So red, I'm not sure what his ELO is. He's a deer tier, and I think he's around 1200. Sorry, Doxology is around 1200. Which was the other one you were asking?
Red.
Oh.
Synod.
What? How did that... Oh, man. That's... Doxology got the quick wall down on the boar, and
Ooh.
the boar ate the villager through the quick wall. Synod is, depending on the day, between like 1700 and 2k. So he's a good
Oh
player.
yeah, but you know who looked at video to boar?
Doxology did, the 1200 ELO player.
Oh yeah, I mixed him up. Sorry.
Me too. Oh. All right, so as far as Civ picks, honestly, I favor the Civ picks on Rob's team. Let's get the team name set up while we're here. It's a best of 5, and then we have
I think it's pretty even Civ-wise. Korean is slightly weaker, Franks is slightly stronger, but yeah, probably slightly ahead for.
right. The Ethiopians pick I think is big, but then like depending on how you play it, Mayans kind of counter the strengths of the Ethiopians. Mayans make more archers, Ethiopians have better archers.
And plumes are better than Ethiopian archers too, if we get to that point.
Yes. Although I never see plumes be played, or I don't think I've seen plumes in this tournament be played. Maybe at like high level, pro level, but I
Kinda hard to get to.
prefer to make archers. Lots of archers.
You can't hear me eating, right?
No. I think we're
Good.
good there. So Samir is delaying. Well, he's delaying Spencer, but oh, you know what? People, this capture age was muted this whole time, so now it's not. Okay, so 4 and 4 trying to delay Doxology's barracks. It looks like pretty much like no one's actually getting hurt here. Everyone's even with their starts. Nice peaceful so far.
Except for the village you lost.
Yes. Just peaceful scout harassment. No actual damage. Just a little bit of annoyance here and there.
Blue, Spencer making a tower already. That's really scared play. And he doesn't even make it positioned, so it doesn't even protect his goal against archers. I really don't like that tower.
For who?
Spencer.
Oh,
He
you're
could just
right.
have
Yeah,
walled in the gold.
That's an awful tower. And he's not even that far behind. Like, I get that you want to tower, you know, against the better player, but, well, he's going to be off, like, half of his gold right off the bat.
He could just have made the tower 5 tiles forward,
Mm-hmm.
like on the other side of the gold, and it would
And
have been
Spencer
fine,
is actually... Okay, he's 3 archers behind, so he's not actually keeping up with archer production.
but he will catch up though with the defender advantage.
Yes, I mean, like, he's fine. That tower was a waste. If I think he'll be okay, but
Lost a video on the blacksmith though.
yeah. After that, Spencer's basically bet down to Samir's villager count. Fight happening on this hill.
Robe is taking a decent fight.
Yes, I think Bean should not be fighting here at all. Like, he's outnumbered, he's got archers, so he's running away. 4-4 is doing damage to Doxology though, so he will be able to, like, it's kind of expected that Spencer and Bean will fall behind Rob and Samir. 4-4 should dominate his side though, based on ELOs
As
alone.
long as Rob doesn't just switch side and clean it.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think 4-4 is backing off when he doesn't need to here. He doesn't have fletching yet, but Doxology also does not.
Now we got it.
Oh. We'll focus on the more exciting fights over here. So Bean is catching up on scout numbers. Rob is kind of famous for being a little greedy with his scout production. Although he has 9 scouts. Where are they all? They're just behind. I guess he's across the map, so that makes sense. So they're already rotating to 4-4. So maybe they... I guess it worked out that 4-4 is pulling his army back.
I mean, it's still open too, so I think they can get some damage here if they are
Yeah.
doing it well.
But let's see. They don't want to overextend, so maybe they keep rotating, keep running, because they...
Yeah, but no, purple is in. Purple is in.
Right.
In the front with his skirms.
But there's not a lot that purple can do. Okay, so they're trying to jump this army now. That, I think, was smart by Spencer's team. I think that was a little too conservative. They should have had Doxology group up with their army and try to meet up somewhere. Because, like, they knew they were going to get outnumbered. They knew they had to buy time, at least. But as I say that...
Seems like they are afraid, though. They let him get away.
Doxology somehow still has his army alive, so they're just defending over here. Meanwhile, Samir... Oh, will he get some damage? Is he going to dive that TC? He's going to... No. Okay. One archer here, kind of harassing Dox. Okay. So they could have jumped that. They didn't. Scouts were out of place.
I think they were afraid of yellow and red's army before they got the wards up. Now they are diving it.
Right. Doxology is actually
they go back again.
playing very well, because right here, this army is still back here, and they've got 2 armies just trying to clean up the low yellow player's army, and they're not jumping it. I think they need to jump it now. They need to win this and then go back and clean this up.
Yeah, green has enough scouts to clean it, but it doesn't. And now green is off gold. Will deny his cartilage time.
I think they missed their opportunity to jump this army, because now green has to run back and clean this, but you know, they don't have the 2v1, or they don't have the archer scout advantage, or the 2v1 advantage. And 4-4 I guess he's doing okay here, but he didn't have to really even take any losses. Spencer has finally grouped up his army. Now I think they are in a good position to fight this. We'll see. We'll see if Spencer knows about this. I guess he will when it shows up on his wood line. Oh yeah, we need to remember spy cams. Alright. Do you want to turn spy cam on now? For
whom?
let's go to Spencer's team.
I'm a ways away.
Okay.
I clicked up.
Now let's see what Rob's team is saying, or the other team.
I don't have the best eco.
Can we hear the other team?
Use the market. Nope. One of them might be up. Might be up. But I think you're... Yeah, Bean's off gold here. Regroup.
I'm just trying to find Spencer's army. Found
Okay,
it
you can cut it.
in the worst way possible.
Oh.
I need to fucking get up.
By the way, my game crashed. Can you cast
I
it
don't
on
know.
Go for it, Spencer.
Discord
Go
so
for
I
it.
can see it live from your screen
Oh, I
when
never
catching
clicked
up?
foraging.
Sure.
I'll get that after.
Um,
Oh, that's a little scary. Okay, let's play defensive.
Okay, I'm up.
I'm on stop.
okay, I think you unmuted or both, or undeafened both instead of deafening both, but that's fine.
No.
So doxology is actually kind of wrecking.
Can you stream on
Going
Discord
for
too
it.
so I can see something because Twitch is delay and my game crashed.
Okay, let's
Yeah, I can't even find the game again.
okay.
Or maybe.
So Docs, you know, I spoke too soon. Docs was doing well, but he dove too deep. 4 and 4 was Castle Age, and his army is cleaned up. So far,
You're casting the wrong window. I see your Discord.
sorry about that. Is it better now?
Yep.
Okay. So far there hasn't been a lot of exchanges, except for by Doxology getting his army jumped. There's been a lot of running around, dancing around, which, to be honest, probably plays a little bit into low yellow legends hands, especially considering that they're the higher elo players and they play, I think they have more an advantage as the game goes on, and also they were kind of harassing ecos. They were idling a lot of the TriHards team ecos. So now Rob is Castle Age. He's got 11 knights out. He's going hard. They're going to do some serious damage to Bean, I think. I would... Okay, so 4 and 4 is coming over to help, but the issue is, it's like he's helping in his allies' base, so they have to be, you know, defensively 2v3ing. But I think they can win this if they all fought together. It's gonna be tough. So right now things are not looking very good at all for the TriHards though, because even if they win this fight, that's a lot of idle time for Bean, and Rob's still up on knight numbers. So they're gonna clean this. Do you wanna let's listen in on hear what Spencer's team is saying. Not a lot. Okay.
Do I take my army and do we just go hit Sammy? Like, what are we doing? Here?
Yeah,
Dragging me across
let's.
the map. It needs
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He's gonna be around here.
I also might have my guy going full skirm.
Yeah, I'm sending like 2 knights
3
over
armies
there.
here. I'm coming for.
All right.
Full focus.
Don't send everything to chase. Just have a few and send some forward.
Okay, I think we have to take that fight. I don't see Bean. That's a lot of crossbow though.
All right. Could you deafen the TriHard? Or sorry, the low APM spybot. Oh, there's a little raid going over here on Doxology. I don't think Dox notices. So this is like full 2v3 and Rob's team is doing very well. Look at this vill count, like 70 vills versus 52. This is why it can be kind of scary to let Rob get out of control, because he knows how to macro.
Total will count is pretty close though.
Overall,
Only 7 million difference.
yes, but who is, let's see. I think Doxology is down a lot on vills, and that makes the vill count overall close, but their 2 better players have higher vill counts than anyone on the other team. So, oh, the 2 knights made their way from, I think, Doxology's base to Rob's base. Rob already has 2 relics for those Lithuanian knights. Ooh, we got that nice +3 attack already. I think this is the low APM Legends game to win. Or lose, I guess.
I think it's too early to call. I think it could go either way right now.
Yeah.
Go is just flipping.
But that's what I'm
6
feeling right now.
villagers is like.
We've got knights.
Has Yellow gotten any relics yet?
Yes, Yellow has 2 relics. He's got... No, 3 relics now. Okay. So he's got +4 knights. And oh, is there a hole? Yes, there is. Oh. 4 and 4 is going to get rinsed here. He's going to lose a
We
lot.
have used cubes.
I
Ooh,
guess
they
so.
all stuck.
It looks like there's bamboo there, but that's just part of the house. That is just evil. The devs basically GG. It's 4 and 4 right here. Let's see. 4 and 4 is Eco KD. Yeah, 4 and 4 taking a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, okay, these 2 knights have done some real work here.
Do we want to hear TriHards sound now?
Yeah, you can go to them.
Some of my units are just fucking not responding. There they go.
And the things.
Hit Sammy. Hit them with the archers.
We need to like maybe get the sides. This way's safer further from Rob. Yeah, if we can get together over here, Sammy. Our 2 masses against Sammy's right here.
4. He wants you over here.
Yep. I'm getting attacked.
I know. I'm gonna go deal with those skirms for you.
I'm about to click amp.
Okay, I think you could cut it.
Yeah, you can jump that.
Alright. So Samir is taking some damage, but not nearly as much as 4 and 4 took. Like, he's got
Purple is
94
getting
bills.
cleaned by green now at least. Way too many
Oh,
skirmish on
no.
that mix.
4 and 4 are trying too much to do two things at once. Doxology, yeah, he got cleared. Rob is... It looks like he's falling behind in night numbers, but they just rotated. Okay. Overall, this wasn't terrible for a low APM Legends team.
Spencer first to imp.
Right. I think Spencer really needs to keep his army alive. Focus on that. Like, he's gonna be 2v1'd and he's gonna have to survive.
Just one
Beans
term though.
raiding a little bit. I think he probably, well, he probably should prioritize keeping Spencer alive. Till
It's
imp.
just 2 knights, I think it's good.
Well,
Because
well,
just harassing a little bit.
He's sending 8 knights total here.
Okay.
I don't know where
Oh,
his
yeah.
new knights are going. He's just... Okay, they're going to 4 and 4. So he's probably overwhelmed a little bit. But Spencer took a good
Blue
fight
destroyed
here.
half of Red's army though for
Yeah.
free. I killed 10 crossbows.
This wasn't a fight. This is Samir walked his army into their death. That's what it looks like. But
And can you get a
this...
fight on the 2 TCs?
Do you want to tune into Rob's team?
Yeah.
Low APM Legends. Spy cam.
He's up. Just kill his army. Kill his army.
Yep.
Clicked, but I have a lot more bills. He's like 1 TCM or something.
Looks like a 2 TCM.
So Spencer.
Okay, unless his army is in the TCs, I don't think he has one.
Spencer not having a great day here.
Is Red Sammy or?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, he goes by very many names. These are still +4 knights. Rob is up to imp. Samir is up to imp. So Spencer's
They are
imp.
side, and should I cut their?
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah.
So Spencer's
Yeah.
imp is completely useless, which is very unfortunate. I mean, he has some eco left. He could rebuild an army, but it's...
I mean, it did at least lead to Rob throwing all his knights before Cavalier, and
Did he though? He has 25 knights.
yeah, well, he threw a lot of army in blue space.
I think that was probably worth it.
It might have
But-
been. What I'm saying is they did some trade-off, right?
Yeah, it was a trade.
But he won't really push.
So Bean is raiding Rob. He's now above Rob's Vil count. Doxology is castling the middle. We'll see if 4 and 4 can do anything to carry this game. This castle is going to make things rough though. He can't just push now. He has to deal with the castle first, which buys a lot of time for that team. Rob is on janitor duty with his knights, just cleaning up raids everywhere. I think that's good by Bean though. But then at the same time, Rob is also raiding Bean. So I think we're gonna... Yeah, Rob's down to 84 bills, so he lost a lot of bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bean and Rob are just going at it. Look at Bean's eco KD, 72 to 10. He is doing a great job of raiding. Rob is losing a lot of bills, but he's also raiding a lot to kill. And this is gonna be tough. Cavalier. +5 Cavalier versus Knights. What do you do about that?
1 minute to in. 1 minute to Cavalier.
Yes. He's completely lost his army before him, and Rob's army numbers are just growing. Or sorry, before his Cavalier upgrade. So 4 and 4 is gonna win this side, but it's not nearly as easy as it should be. 4 and 4 should have just like rolled over Doxology, and that's not what's happening here. So that's like it
He's
is.
throwing a lot of army now though, he lost his entire army for free.
Yes, but Dox, all he has to do is buy time for his team, and he's doing an amazing job of that.
Now the traps are coming out.
Is for 4 and 4, yes. So this is gonna eventually get cleaned up, but this is where the real action is. Bean's TC got erased. He's still on a great Vil count. He's still higher Vil count than Rob.
Yellow coming in with some Cavalier raids on the back though.
Oh,
Let's see how many Vils goes down.
yeah. So 4 and 4 is getting kind of backsided. Oh, he's using his Korean towers. That's good. I guess that's one thing that could kind of keep him from dying to Samir here. Bean finally has Cavalier, but
I think Teal should try to send his Arbalest and pressure purple a bit. He can't just have 60
Right.
Arbalest protecting a Trebuchet.
that is a good point. Like, these arbs are doing nothing, and they've been doing nothing for a long time. Meanwhile, his team is having a very vicious fight. They have the score lead. I'm not sure how, but the TriHards do have the score lead.
KD wise, I guess. And also, like, they are still pretty close in Vils, right? 300 to 340.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, if you want to call that close, it's not like game over levels of village difference.
Percentage, right? It's pretty tiny.
Yeah, it's definitely still a game. But the thing is, the
And
low
he's just
APM,
going home with his Arbalest now. Oh, he'll get raided. Yeah.
yeah, the low APM legends have just been in control of where fights take place, where armies are, and that's been the main issue. Spencer is up to 80 vills again.
But 4 and 4 is the like leading player in their team right now, and he's just going back and forth, not really doing anything.
Yes, he has to clean
He
up
has
this.
he has guard towers at home. He should just have more faith in them.
I think you're right there. I think
At least he's taking a good fight now.
so. Rob is with the +5 paladins. At this point, Frank's. Does Bean have paladins yet? Not yet. He doesn't even research them. Once Bean gets paladins, he'll basically have equal units.
Spencer's eco is getting massacred though. He first now gets Arbalest.
Yes, he lost another 20 vills. He's got a castle in his face. They're just not
Losing some
letting.
trebs at least.
They're not letting him get back into the game. And it's gonna be a Treb war, but I guess Samir's Treb is not on the hill. Or his castle is not on the hill. So
I think it is on the hill actually.
I think it's
It
not.
touches it.
It-
I think it's enough.
I think one tile has to be, or like one, at least.
Oh yeah,
Row of
my bad.
tiles.
Bottom tile is not on the
Yeah.
Oh, Spencer mistook his trebs and unpackaged it.
Oh, that must be a misclick.
And green losing even more villagers on the gold.
Yes. Just raids, more raids. This Vil count is now, it's not 40 anymore, it's 80, almost 80 difference. So the game is starting to snowball. Rob's
Yeah.
team is starting to get trade as well. Whereas Spencer's
Biggest issue
team,
for 4 and 4 is that they have never been and raided the backside of.
right. Like, this low APM Legends team is in full control.
Just sending a few like back would be massive. They don't have defensive castles or anything. Just a few back on the hills on the back.
Right,
Harassing
just a
those TCs.
little bit of raiding. would be
Yeah.
good for that team. Because, like, Bean still has the vill count. It's not like he's dead. He's just always cleaning up raids. Which, yeah, somehow they have to turn that around.
But yellow is right now both raiding blue and green and more like two blue on 2 places and green on 1 place. Like it's everywhere with the raids and.
Right.
Oh no! Finally, Bean sent some knights over to the trade.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to listen in on Spencer's team and see what they're planning here? Because they're kind of, I mean, at least 4 and 4 and Spencer are massing over here. Oh, 4 and 4, just take the fight. Oh, God.
Maybe get Bean into Paladin too if he's not 4.
I'm
Yeah.
poor as fuck.
I didn't realize that. Maybe we need a sling to Bean. Let's start making trade.
Do they have
If
the
you
reasons
haven't.
for slinging? I doubt that.
They're doing trade a little bit.
Him's doing a raid.
Try and push Sammy's side with that army over there.
Paladin raid coming in.
Yeah,
we
you're
need
right.
help.
I need siege. If we have siege, we can push.
I can make trebs.
Doxology's vill
But
count.
there is a paladin raid that will happen here, and it'll be unpleasant.
Could use food.
I think we
Then mute
could,
them again.
yeah,
Yep.
cut them. Yeah. I wonder... Yeah, I don't think Rob found another relic, so...
Just
I-
+1 then.
Yes, +1 from normal, fully upgraded paladins. I wonder if we're gonna see, like, a transition into latest from Rob, which is... His stone is 700, so maybe he's gonna slowly go that
He
direction.
makes more forward castles that gets denied by 4 and 4. I don't think he would be heading towards latest anytime soon.
But even if he builds, like, just defensive castles in the trade, like, they're gonna want them anyways as the game goes longer. So,
Eventually, but it's far away.
yeah.
Like, it's only 1 castle up.
It's like maybe like 10, 15 minutes down the road. But Rob just continuing raids everywhere. Raids here, raids here, raids here. Does not let this team breathe.
And 4 and 4 starting to have gold issues too, taking into these skirmishers and halves. They can't get the trade up.
Right.
Both purple and red is in their back.
Oh, and Samir is back here. Now he's going with some halves with his arbs, so it's now going to be harder to clean up these raids. I think their goal here is just...
Green is taking a big fight against purple now though. Back of the base, back right corner.
Yes, so he'll clean...
Purple losing 30 arbalest probably.
Yeah. Doxology has played incredibly well here. Like, much better than I would have expected.
Yeah. He let those trebs and those hulls, but he's just standing there. He needs to start pressuring Doxology.
Yeah, 4 and 4. I think 4 and 4 is just overwhelmed with like the amount of things he has to do. Like, he's sending units here to help. He has to deal with Doxologies here. Samir and Rob cleaning up Spencer's army here. They're just not getting... Every trade cart that has been made, I don't think they have had a single trade cart like successfully get across the map. Meanwhile, Rob's got 24 trade carts. Okay, they're calling it.
Makes sense, they were only taking out fires.
Right, they were
I think they at least had to try to make a push happen on purple like 10 minutes ago, but...
Yeah, I think 4 and 4.
I think they were just great and just went too afraid and just went for the reaction.
I think 4 and 4 dropped the ball a little bit in like when he had the opportunity to really push Doxology, he did not. And I want to give Doxology credit. Like, he played very, very well. I mean, he basically I would say he played like at least 1400 level that game, based on what I'm seeing from him, which is not D tier. That's like C tier.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the stats. KD's Rob's insane, 516 to 266. I mean, the other team was almost even, but they were always on the defense. So, well, I
And
say
was to keep in
almost
mind,
even.
half of Yellow's kills were villagers.
Yeah, the Eco KD, no, not more than half. 200,
Yeah, but
200
that
of
was
his
an
kills
inspection.
were Bills, and the other 61 were, or sorry, two. You know what? You're right, ESGB. I got confused. Half of his kills were Bills.
Don't you doubt me? I didn't even watch the KD, I only guessed.
Yes. Um, let's just pretend. I'll let you do the math. It's the military
Are
slash.
casters allowed to vote in the voting?
Oh yeah, game one MVP.
Yeah. I will vote for Doxology then.
Yeah,
Or actually, I should probably have voted for Robe, but too late.
Rob.
Yeah, I mean, he played really, really well with his raiding.
Yeah, he for sure did. Rob was also first to Castle Age, which well, he was a minute ahead of Bean. I guess that's not a surprise. Spencer first to Imp, wasn't able to use it. Game kind of snowballed from there.
But I really think we miss all the things that Rob were doing, like photo of a clean Spencer when hitting Imp, and then he was constantly in the back of
Oh yeah,
like just few knights there, few cavaliers there. It's so much clicking to do, and he did a really good job on keeping those few units alive as well. It's just hard to pay attention to.
yes. That's how they won the game. They overwhelmed the other team with just
Mm.
like so many fires to put out. It's just start fires everywhere, and that worked very well for that team. But I think like you have to be set yourself up to be in the position to do that, and they did that well as well.
Yeah, but I think that's where TriHards fell off the most. Simply that they were too afraid of taking initiative. Like even if you're being pressured, sometimes you have to try to counter pressure on some other area. We never really saw that happen.
Yeah. Okay, so
Now it's either Step or Valley Fort.
yes, let's update these. I don't know if this is gonna stick, but we had Mayans, Franks, and what was Foreign Force Civ? Do you remember? Koreans, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other team had Lithuanians, Ethiopians, and Portuguese.
So do you think we will see Valley Fort or Step?
Mm,
I'm hoping
Kinda
for
wanna
Valley Fort.
say
I haven't seen that much played yet.
yeah, I kind of want to say Step, but we'll see.
Probably. But we'll be fine with some Valley Fort. I mean, Spencer's team destroyed my team on it. Wasn't even a close game.
Yeah.
I'm interesting to see how their strategy they plays out against other teams where they just go feudal rage quickly and skip the man at arm and militia fighting.
In Valley Fort, yeah.
Yeah. That's what they did towards us, and I'm curious how it will happen now.
Yeah. So maybe I think Valley Fork could go either way.
I haven't seen low APM try play it yet.
I think they would try to turn it into a late game map. That's how I like when we were against them. That's how they try to do it.
Did he manage to?
No, we killed them early. So we'll see if they change their strat on that map. Oh, sorry,
Oh
that's
yeah, I
not
think I
their
saw that
no,
game.
that's low APM Legends. That was their home map. TriHards this time has Valley Fort as their home map. Okay. So they have hosted game 2. I am going to go get a drink and I'll be back. I'll let you babysit the chat for a minute.
Yeah. Is the game up, did you say? Okay, chat, so what's going on? Example, yeah, we're out. You kicked us out, you remember? I blame you and myself. Roasting him in front of everyone. Damn, Nexampi.
I am back.
Welcome, welcome.
Zumpy said, I hope it's strong. I don't know what you were referring to, but we have a game, so we can pretend. Alright. Sorry as I spastically try to figure out which hotkey
You have
is.
hotkeys for casting.
I have hotkeys to transition between scenes. Okay, I don't
Then
know.
professional.
Bumped shoulders with your teammate, Zumpy. Which teammate? RC or Zumpy, yeah, I have played with Maxfield quite a bit lately.
Oh, it's Valleyfoot.
Alright.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Japanese, Aztec, and Inca versus Magyar, Malay, and Japanese. Not very surprising.
wait.
I read it wrong because the because the
It's
score flipped.
Japanese, Magyars, and Malay versus Slavs, Aztecs, Incas.
Yeah.
Am I?
A lot of inf-heavy thieves, especially on the team Robo.
Yeah, I like Rob's Civ picks, and I like Spencer's team Civ picks. The TriHards and the low
I
AP.
think they would try to do it completely different. Like Spencer will do the same thing that they did to us and just ignore our middle a bit, like not commit too hard and just go archers. With Malay, fast uptime, Japanese, cheap mills.
Well, maybe. Japanese, like, a big reason you would pick them is for just being able to mill lots of mills. And they've got good infantry, and everything else in the game. So they are harassing Synods, trying to get the idle time in. So we've got 4 and 4 and Spencer.
You
going with them.
mean other way around? Synod is getting that idle time.
Yes. I'm sorry, I can't speak very well. The later the day goes, the less I can speak, but I'll try.
Yeah, I agree, Combine. Spencer's strategy really seemed strong before.
Well, Rob's team just doesn't care. They're like, you know what, you'll want to harass us? We'll punch your militia. I don't think there's enough militia. Okay, well, Rob's team is leaving. Rob is just leaving. He's like,
He's
what's his food at? Yeah, he's at 300 food, so he's just like, forget this, we're leaving.
green is already up.
No, okay. I think TriHards got insane value out of this because they made Rob leave.
Definitely.
Like, I think they think more is coming. And because of that, they just gave up the middle. Now Sumir, or Synod, is maybe going to be next.
Can you take a look on Rob's economy?
I'm
not live yet,
No.
I mean in his base.
What is he doing with this?
Yeah, he will not have any food, like, he has 5 farmers and that's it. He will be up and have nothing.
Yeah, and he's Slavs, so it's like, okay, he's got the Slav farms, but it's gonna be a little bit delayed before he can get stables out.
He won't get stables out before like minute 11 or something.
Maybe that'll be enough.
Maybe super far behind.
Like, he's got the wood almost for double stables, and he's got 200 food. He's got 10 on food, so he can start double stables. It'll be a while before he can do constant production. Okay, so they
I would
chased
be
off.
very surprised if he actually goes double stable. At least early.
Yeah, he can't afford it, but I might have been the original plan.
Oh yeah, red abandoned his berries too.
Mhm.
He's shorefish too. And purple, yeah.
Yep, so
It's almost game already, like...
I don't want to say that. I want to just see how this plays out. It feels really good for the TriHards team, but maybe it's not as good as it looks.
Maybe they can come back.
Um,
They can fish all the fish they want now.
because like,
Green is on 2 stables already.
Vil counts are equal still. I guess they just have to survive this flood. And we'll see what the castle age times for the TriHards team looks like with their free middle. And it's only free for a few minutes. Although Rob has not made a single scout, is he? What is he doing?
He's probably just prioritizing to get up with the farm numbers, I guess. But he has 300 food though.
Until archers
can't-
show up, they can keep this team out indefinitely. So they do have a little bit of time. But Spencer is showing up with the first archers, so... I almost would have liked to see these archery ranges, since they had full mid control, forward. But I guess I can forgive him for not thinking of that.
Is Robo just trying to FC? He's not a goat or anything, but he's not making any army.
He has to be.
Feudalage boom.
There's no reason he wouldn't be making scouts if he's not trying to fast castle, or just get to castle as soon as possible.
That's really greedy.
Okay,
maybe
if there's
he's
anything Rob
desperate.
is good at, it's good at getting away with greed. He's good at doing things that you shouldn't be allowed to do in this game, and gets away with
but
it.
Bean is always up. Like even if he's FCing like this, Bean will be up to castle edge before.
In this case, yes. I think like Bean went double stables
Too
and
strong.
he's not even using it. Rob says 22. We can maybe let's listen to low ELO or low APM legends to see what their plan is or what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You want to unmute them?
As well.
Those are our archers, but just be
No,
careful
no,
with
no.
the gate.
Spencer has archers. It's
Yeah,
already locked.
yeah. Nice.
Okay, move away from the gate. Yeah, let me get the mark down. Boom. Easy. Nice job, nice job. Sammy, can you house wall from your house to my houses? Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So 4 and 4 has
I got
fast
it.
castled. Do you want to hear Spencer's team as well?
And dude, they gotta be happy.
It's making okay. He does have stables.
It's because I'm up. It's because man, I thought I already clicked up. Oh, fuck.
4-on-4 up like 2 minutes before they are fastest.
Right. But where's
Keep
his
building
army?
archers though. I think you can get some damage done with
I'm gonna keep building archers too. Because
I never
I will
made
be up
archers.
in not too long.
Oh, you never made archers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Just
just
boom
adding
them.
TCs apparently.
I think we just keep kicking ass bean.
Yep. Let's go pressure some more.
Okay, you can cut it.
Let's make them think about it. You know.
Right, so Rob's just planning to play indefinitely greedy. I guess he's probably gonna make some units once he hits Castle Age. 4 and 4. Not really doing anything with his fast castle. Other
They
than
drop TCs though.
he could only afford
Afford
one. That's
body.
the issue. It's like maybe he'll be ahead like 5 vills by the time other players drop their TCs.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised what the other people are doing.
All right.
What is Aztec gonna do with their fast uptime? Eagles, I guess. So yeah, he's going Eagles.
Yeah, you got the double barracks. Now, since Samir is such low eco, I almost would have liked to see a bunch of monks come out for him. Just convert everything the enemy team throws at him. Like,
With all the archers, I think that's really hard to pull off, even with Aztec.
you might be right, yeah. But the fact is, like, it's 18.5 minutes and the other team is not in this base yet. So all this aggression, well, it hasn't been that much aggression. It's not like they made useless army. So I'm not sure where it is right now.
I am a bit surprised that they didn't, that they weren't able to pull off more
Oh.
damage, but I guess it was really well defended by Rope's team.
Okay, so Rob is going 3 TCs. He wants to boom. He's like greedy. And
Yeah,
4 and
after all,
4.
it's only a 5 video difference.
Yeah, 4 and 4 is 10 vills ahead of Rob right now.
And I guess they have some delay.
I think something I might like to see from 4 and 4 is, like, since he's in this position right now, just get your TCs to the point where you could go full elephants. Like, keep making vills till you can go full elephants and then full Castle Age push. I don't know if that would be a great thing to do, but
Would be funny for sure.
it seems like Malay are kind of on a timer. Their army is not great late imp. Japanese
Don't
can
they
be
have fully
very quick.
upgraded Obelisk?
Yes. But the other team has Eagle Warriors and like a pretty good Slav late game army.
Mm.
So
I guess Elephant can be really good on this map though, but against Aztec monks, let's see.
yeah. Well, Malay elephants versus Aztec monks. I think you need to make a lot of elephants. Otherwise, just a few isn't gonna do much.
They get heresy at least. Whatever the tech is that makes the unit die.
So it seems like this team is like letting off the gas a little bit. If they really wanted to kill early, I think I would, like, they should be making siege and stuff. Oh no.
Would have been getting
Okay, I
blocked
don't know
to get
how
over.
that happened. Those monks had like ages to convert, and they didn't get either of the knights.
Oh, we were watching different monks then. I was watching a monk trying to convert an elephant and failed.
Oh.
Oh, Teal only made one elephant though. Maybe he won't commit to elephants.
Well, he hasn't
Going on
yet.
stone.
Yeah, he's on stone. So far, the Vil counts are in favor of TriHards. 4 and 4 is ahead in eco. I think that's quite good for them because they have the faster imp. Whatever unit he goes, he's gonna have a window where melee are pretty OP. Early imp.
Yeah. If he makes an army, but he doesn't make any army.
Right.
He's 2 soldiers, he's stopping scout and 1 elephant.
Well, let's say he clicks up, drops 5 stables or 5 ranges or whatever, and makes a big army. I don't think. I mean, he wants.
I wonder if he wants to go Karambit. He got the stone upgrade, he's 5 on stone, he doesn't
No.
make any other army.
He wants to boom harder. He wants more TCs. Oh, that's his strat. Okay.
I hope he doesn't go for Karambits.
Okay, so Spencer got in here. And then he got out. So Samir's having a really rough game. I'm starting to.
Oh yeah, he's down to 47 villagers, I didn't even notice.
We could go to low APM Legends spy cam if you want to see what they're planning.
Spencer eating that mangonel shot.
Are they thinking about what they're doing? Low APM Legends. Could we go to their spy cam? Okay.
Oh, watch out for your bills. Knight's back here.
I want to see the money shot on Spencer's archers. I think he's gonna get away.
Yeah.
A few knights chasing around, a few eagles over here.
Purple doesn't have ballistics so.
Yeah. So Rob is first to imp. He's got 70 vils.
Ooh, in the front.
What's he gonna do with that?
Just need a boom here, I think. Way too behind.
Should I cut the shatter?
Yeah, you can. But honestly, what is Rob gonna do with 70 vil imp? Oh, he's dropping another TC, so he's gonna be on 4 TCs.
Yeah, he's going elephants.
That's 4 and 4.
Oh, I thought that's who he said.
Rob
Who went for
Mayhem
going imp? Or
is imp. He's the first to imp, and I don't see any units coming out for him.
He wants to take pike, man.
Yeah, I don't think, like, they don't really have much vision. I love this elephant. He's just made a walk all the way around the base. You've heard of light cav raids, you've heard of paladin raids, but if you heard of elephant raids, so being raiding a little bit.
No.
This vil count difference is really getting out of control. The pressure that the TriHards team has put on low APM Legends is really paying off, I think. Even though it doesn't seem like it was that much, they were just not really able to breathe. And
It really delayed their boom at least.
yes, which then Spencer's team was able to boom behind. So 4-4 is Imp. Do we see anything from him? He's got at least 6 stables. Well, yes. So I guess we're gonna see the elephants.
And Onager.
I think if he masses enough, then the elephants will just kill everything. If Rob has time to get into halbs, then they'll not kill everything. Is Rob just gonna go
We'll
full?
let quite some crossbows out too for the other players. So the question is how long the halves can survive if they can actually take fights against the elephants.
Right, because Spencer's got a pretty decent sized army, and he's not up yet, but he's got good Vil counts. Oh, and 4-4
And the onagers.
got onagers straight
Oh,
away.
they're cutting. They're cutting for the wood line.
They're like,
Sammy will take another beating.
screw this bullshit with all the quick walls everywhere. Oh, and he's still got a quick wall everywhere.
Can he? Those onagers will just destroy the houses.
Yeah, like they just cut
If it
through
shows.
here now, I think. They're gonna delay it, but it's not gonna be
Oh,
enough.
yeah.
Like, Rob is going full onager defense? Maybe?
Onager halv, yeah.
Does he have many barracks? He's got a couple. Yeah, he's just not in the position he needs to be in yet. He needs a little
Only
more
16
time.
halberdiers.
And also, it's like a 1v3, even if he is. I mean, I guess Docs has a big army. So 1v2. Sorry,
Green doesn't
2v2.
really have that much army
2v3.
either, yeah.
Let's hear TriHards spy cam.
Choo choo!
Oh no.
Yeah, Red is gonna get slammed.
Wow,
by the
4 carry.
elephants.
Let's fucking go. Rob has a lot of siege himself.
Who cares?
I'm going after all the siege.
I'm just saying, I'm not
Yep.
tripping on it.
Alright, all the siege is dead.
Choo choo.
Okay, those elephants did not last.
I was a mistake.
Those Malay elephants are made out of plastic, so they're not even elite. So
Oh yeah, elite coming in 15 seconds, oof.
elite coming in time, but these things are so cheap that like
That's a castle going up. Can we
They-
deny it? I got a lot of. I'm going in there. I'm going in there. There's this onager. Don't want to get hit by that though.
I am a bit surprised though that green went for the Cavalier
Kinda hit
and
me.
not CA.
We can deny that castle.
I think Cavalier makes sense here.
Ooh!
They
That
don't-
mangonel?
Ooh,
Probably
that's
sling
Mangonel
Spencer
shot
here,
from the
shouldn't I?
Mangonel of an onager.
If you want to
Uh,
give me the amp, I'm close, but no cigar yet.
You gotta get the tech though, so it's hard.
If you're
Okay.
floating a lot, go for it. Another onager. Oh fuck.
Fucking-
Okay, there goes all my shit. Wow.
That onager shot though.
I am Japan. I can go other shit.
Yeah, you can switch to infantry if you
I
want.
think so. I'm gonna switch.
Probably a
in.
good idea.
Okay, I think you can cut it.
Samurai or champs?
Do you
Let's go
wanna
with Samurai.
Okay.
go to the other team? Listen in.
Throw down a lot of TC.
Everything they're making right now, I can counter solo.
Make a lot of mark. I'll take food sling if you have.
I haven't got the tech yet.
Alright.
Oh right, it costs more. That's why I haven't been able to afford it yet.
There's more units here, so you know.
Yep.
I think you can cut it.
Yeah.
Rob is still confident, but
Yeah, I think at a point with that, like since green is going Cavalier too and not CA, the only ranged unit they have is Spencer's army.
Well, Spencer said he's switching, so we'll see
Yeah,
how that works.
so then there is not any ranged unit in the field.
But the thing is, just map position alone, I don't see how the TriHards lose this game.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Like,
They're
even
really
if they
far
get-
ahead, but still. I think if they throw this game, it's because Bean goes Paladin and not CA.
I think someone
Now
needs...
T lost all the elephants, or most of them.
Yeah, these elephants are becoming obsolete very fast. I think Karambit switch might be a good call. Oh, look, Karambits! Okay.
Let's see if it works against Glavstone.
I mean, they just need to raid everywhere, I think. That's probably the way to win this game. Like, because Rob doesn't have army that can kill, so they just raid everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's honestly what Bean should be doing. He should be like...
Yellow is transitioning into monks, getting block printing and whatever that tech is called.
I don't think I like that.
I guess he wants to try to convert to bombard cannons.
Okay, I still... yeah, but it's a lot of investment.
If you get it, it's worth it, but is it
Bob
enough?
Bob is gonna be like, have you learned anything, Sean? Monks work good against Siege. But Samir's nice 92 bills are going to become erased very soon. Spencer's over here pushing. He ended up sticking with archers.
And those paladins are just eating the TCs.
Yeah, just paladins everywhere. Bean's Eco KD is going to be juicy, I think. Yeah, 62 to 0. Perfect KD. Or perfect Eco KD. We got markets coming up. No surprise there for Spencer's team. Doxology. Spencer's going to try and push him. And it looks like it's going to succeed. So I guess you were right, ESJB. Losing the middle was a big deal. And
Yeah, I feel like
Really?
they haven't really been playing, like TriHards, they won in Dark Age, and then they haven't really been playing that well since. It's just a massive advantage from Dark Age snowballing, but they play it out for 40 minutes. Like,
Mhm.
complete failure in my opinion.
well, they tried to boom back and just defend, but it wasn't enough. Like,
Yeah, I mean, low APM did what they were forced to do. They did that pretty well, but it's so hard.
yeah. They tried to turn it into a boom map, and I mean, it would have worked if they had enough of a like eco advantage early on.
You can't catch up in Eco when you don't have the middle. Trophy
Yeah.
is just such a bad food income.
And these paladins, these beautiful Magyar paladins, just killing everything. They don't care about halves, they don't care about monks, they just kill.
And Spencer is taking into Samurai for the style points.
Oh, beautiful. Elite Samurai. Let's go. I think that's what won the game. The
Most
samurai.
unit made elephants, not often you see that.
Oh. I don't even pay attention to this. Okay. It's 4 and 4. 95 elephants, 163 halves for Rob.
Who should we give the MVP to here really? I'm really not sure. Like Spencer was the one kicking them off the food in Dark Age. And then nothing happened until Imp where 4 and 4 was the one making military.
I don't want to bias the vote, but I think 4 and 4 did the right thing by going straight boom.
I
and
don't
starting
think so,
elephant.
to be honest, but yeah, maybe. I think you could win it in Castle Age.
I guess that could be right. Bean definitely
I
had.
would probably put my vote on Spence on this one actually.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Oh no, I want to vote. I want to vote.
these are the KDs. Basically, this shows that one team died, the other team won,
Yeah. Like
and
this game, it was just a snowball from Dark Age.
80k food for 4 and 4. Huge boom.
Oh, so we're starting the fourth game now, right?
We
It's 0-0.
Oh yeah, I should probably update the score, right? So we're 1-1. So there we go. 1-1.
You were really afraid of Will fighting, Robo.
Yeah. Yeah, these feudal age times.
But it was very impressive hold you did still. Like, I'm surprised you didn't die 20 minutes earlier. Hey, good luck next.
Okay. So we now have a 1-1. It wasn't looking, I mean, it wasn't looking like they could have such a one-sided game after game 1. Like, it looked a lot closer. So it's kind of neat that it swung so hard in the other direction. So we could have a tough set on our hands. It's going to be a best of 5. Might see all 5 played. We'll see.
Hopefully, hopefully. This game really showed how much preparation could pay off, like...
Yeah, for sure.
How much it can punish you to just abandon the middle.
Okay. I don't know why, but this thing resets these, the Civ selections between every time you transition, it resets the Civ draft. So we'll just not tick Civs off, or maybe we'll see if we can fix it.
If TriHards wins the tournament, I know what to ask during the winner interview at least. I really wonder if the plan from the get-go was to boom into elephants.
Yeah, I feel like with Malay, you can play it by feel. Because they could do elephants, they could do infantry, they can do halb siege, they could do arbs.
Yeah, I think they probably picked them for the fast feudal age.
Yeah, fast.
To grab the middle and kill men at arms, but there were never any men at arms because they won already.
Right. The Malay are just an all-around good civ for that kind of map, I think. Yeah, Bob probably says it the best. 4 and 4 could do whatever he wanted with the boom and it would have worked.
Yeah. But I am very surprised over what civs they pick for what maps. Like low APM legends pick Tatars and don't use it on Acclivity. And they don't use Lithuanians on step. Predictions are really off for my part. Now we will see either Eruption or Lombardia. What do you think? What is the low APM most comfortable with?
Probably Lombardia. It's easier to force into a late game.
Yeah.
Um,
He's hunting away you. I'm surprised he wasn't the one playing the open maps.
Oh, Clark is Hunting X is not able to play right now.
Okay.
So He's in some other country vacationing or just being there.
Mm.
Okay, I forget which civs were played for low APM Legends. It was Lithuanians, Ethiopians, Slavs, Portuguese, Incas for game 1?
Incas were played on game 2, I think. They should have been played on game 2 at least.
I think that's right. And then
No,
game 1,
yeah, Incas were played on game 2.
did they do Bohemians game 1?
Bohemians haven't been played.
Oh, Aztecs.
Yeah, Aztecs on game 2. Yeah, Tammy played Aztec. And the purple played Inca. Doxtology.
I think that's right now.
You are lacking 1 win still on their team. You only took 2 from the first game.
Everyone lost. I think the Incas won game 1. Or no, was it Portuguese? It was Portuguese that won game 1. All right. I'm going to screenshot that so if I have to do that again, it'll be easier. Oh, and we also... So we're thinking Lombardia for game 2. I think Rob's team could do well on Eruption too. The lower PM Legends, because Eruption is more of a just control the center map. And
yeah, but we have seen Robo do a really good job at the raiding and being all over the place.
yeah, well the thing is like he can hold the center and raid, or
yeah.
So I kind of give it a toss up for which of the two they choose. Maybe Lombardia just because they picked it rather than randomed it. But I think we'll do well on both.
Oh, the random eruption. Oh.
Yeah. Let's
I
see.
guess there was some rage going on in the Discord and
No.
it ended up with eruption.
Sammy, Rob, Doxology, they're not going to be raging.
Sammy though.
Uh,
It's over. I
somebody...
have heard that a few times.
No, that's not a team that will rage unless Clark is there.
True.
Clark would yell at his team a little bit, maybe, but not Rob and not Samir. And definitely not their low ELO player.
So what teams do you expect to see on Lombardia then?
That's a good question. Let me bring up the big display. I think Bohemians are likely. Italians might show up on that map.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Bulgarians or Hindustanis.
I'm unsure. I think they would pick Hindustanis on Lombardia for sure. Probably Poles. But see, there are so many overlaps too, like both Bohemians and Italians are really nice civs for eruption.
Yes, that's true as well.
I guess Gurias will be picked on Lombardia too.
Gujaras.
I mean, where else would you want them, Step?
I think Hindustanis for sure.
Probably not both Hindustanis and Gurias, that's true.
I don't know. If I had to guess, it would be Hindustanis, Bohemians, and that third civ is hard. Maybe Poles.
I think Poles. Yeah, Hindustan is Bohemians, but Poles can be good on Eruption too. I don't know. There's also much overlap.
And the other team, I think, is gonna pick Saracens, maybe Romans, and Bengalis. Bengalis have a bonus that gives you food for trading.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And their elephant archers are unbelievably good. Like,
Do you want to play elephant archers on a map that large?
I think yes, because it kind of becomes a slog. Mobility is good, but they're gonna have Saracens, and I guess they'll have Saracens for that.
I would be very surprised if they don't play Berbers on Lombardia.
I guess
I think something like Berbers, Saracens, and I don't know, Vikings maybe. No, Vikings must be more Eruption.
well, Romans were their last
Chinese
pick,
maybe.
so maybe they don't pick Romans. We'll see. I think Bengalis and Saracens are pretty likely. So
Bengalis, Saracens, and Berber.
okay. Zumpy says with high confidence that Berbers are going to be picked.
Yeah, I mean I definitely agree with that statement. And I guess Persians make sense to have on Eruption for TCs with more HP.
Yeah, Bob says, what Bob says is a valid point. Berbers are very good until
only
very
in
late
the
game.
ultra late games you have to get there too, and they really help you get there, right? And then they have the camel archers that regenerate HP, so even in the ultra late game they're pretty okay.
If you can get castles up there, yeah, pretty okay, but they're not. There's a lot of units that are better.
And camel archer,
Yes.
I think camel archers are like top 5 best units in the game.
Maybe. I know they used to be a lot more popular, but I
true
never see them
combine,
being
but
played anymore.
they die to that, but if they have Saracens with Saracens that get bombard cannon, right? The rest of the team can deal with it. Example, always so friendly.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess they haven't had dinner yet.
So Rob's back from his smoke break. It looks like they kicked somebody out. They kicked Doxology out. Maybe Dox is going to be subbed in for, or someone else gonna sub in for Dox.
For whom you said?
Somebody.
Yeah, but for whom? Who's gonna
Oh,
get
for
changed?
Doxology. The lower yellow player on the low APM Legends.
Oh yeah, they really have many subs.
Yeah. Oh, Doxology is a 1300 1v1 player. Although I don't think he's played a 1v1 for like 3 years, so not sure how accurate that is.
I mean, if you want to play elephant or just 2 Dravidians might be a pick.
Yeah, I would prefer Bengalis though. Like Dravidians, elephant archers are better with a meat shield in front, but Bengalis are better like just as a like they are the meat shield.
I agree. I think Dravidians is better on a bit more open maps, like a bit more aggressive maps, so you can get some value for the would too.
I think so, yeah. Dravidians,
I
I
am
think, is...
surprised we didn't see them on the previous map though. Like I would definitely have expected to see Dravidians over melee. And then save melee for eruption.
Yeah, because the two can go up early, and they both have good bonuses, but Dravidian's bonuses are kind of more relevant to Valley Fort, and melee, their bonus can more be used anywhere.
What about Burgundians? They are a pretty odd pick. If you want to go for the Burgundian boom, I guess you have to do it on Lombardia.
Okay, so after all that talking about what they're going to pick on Lombardia, they picked Eruption.
Oh, it's that. So they wanted Burgundians for Eruption Italians. What? No Byzantines on Eruption?
No Byzantines on Eruption. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, my game crashed. No, it didn't.
Okay. So Doxology is still with them. Immediately going for his boar lure. Well, kind of immediately. Do you want to talk about the civs for the low APM legends?
Yeah, they have Vikings. I guess you're pretty decent here since you don't really get so much deer. You can still... Your farm will help out. Burgundians. I guess the reasoning behind picking that civ is since it's somewhat easy to wall, but not having the deer would really punish it. I'm not a fan of it. I doubt he will get all the eco upgrades that he wants. For Forest Mengaris, I mean, they are pretty solid. You go for fast feudal age, and then you get 2 extra villagers, and yeah, it really helps out. Does Bengalis get the bombard cannon? Do you know that?
I'm pretty sure they do not.
Okay, then they are stuck with having Bulgarian or Burgundian bombard cannons for the middle fighting in Imp, but they have good BBC, so
Yeah.
on the other side we have red with Italians. Obviously, they are solid civ for this, faster imp time, good bombard cannons, even useful unique unit for the middle fight with whatever it's called, Genoese crossbowman.
Yeah, Genoese crossbowman. Condottiere arrows if needed to snipe things.
Raya, I'm a bit surprised over. I guess maybe we will see some kind of like chakram forwards or something. I don't think the camels and the Shiramsma riders are the best in team games, especially not on this map. Since you tend to want to go pikemen and such to fight the middle anyway. Like you don't like stick with crossbow arbalest knights, but you actually do other units. But maybe some chakrams or something can work for them. Really not a fan still. And poles, really good civ with bombard cannon, get gold from mining stone so they can easily force up the castles in the middle, good unique unit for middle fights.
Right.
I prefer Rob's teams by far.
Yeah, if it weren't for the Garajars, I would say so too. Like, it seems like both pocket civs are not great pocket civs for this map, so maybe it balances out. But like the Garajars really have to. Their archer players can't lose, or they're in a really tough spot.
Yeah.
But they do have Samir, and he's proven to be like he's definitely the best archer player in this matchup, and Doxology has not been he has not disappointed either, so we'll see how this works.
I must look on the Graya tech tree because I'm kinda thinking we might not see Sharimsma riders for this but something else. Like they might be picked for siege elephants and chakram throwers.
Chakram throwers are gonna be very good for middle control, I think. Especially since
it might be some thinking like that.
The other team does not have bombard cannons. Okay, the Burgundians do, but typically it's the flanks that at least start the bombard cannons, and they don't have, they don't have SO siege onagers, so chakrams might be able to get away with chakrams here.
I can't figure out why they didn't use Byzantines though. Like, what map do you pick Byzantines for if not this map? Oh, we have a pause.
That is a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Maybe they were a backup pick. Or yeah, I know they weren't.
Better than the team they picked.
They weren't their last pick, but like they might have been just a.
Robo Mayhem says he has baby stuff-ish, so he has to deal with.
Oh.
Oh, he's a new dad. I guess he's helping a friend out or something.
Good question. I don't know.
Or maybe it's his teammates.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate. I just didn't see the the chat.
Yeah, you have to go over to the D version to see it.
Okay. No, that's more likely doxology. I'm pretty sure he's a dad. I love how Rob was able to mill his berries and avoid 5 tiles of pushing the deer. Or 6 tiles. Just push the deer a little faster. Everyone else has to go push around these wood lines. So such a tedious task. But what else do you do in early game? If you're not laming, what else do you do?
Yeah, but I mean, on this map you don't really get pushed. Like, you push maybe 1, maybe 2 deers, but this map really punishes their pushing. Like, you can't get away with it.
Samir pushed, I think, 3, or Synod pushed 3, and his scout is on the way out. He's gonna have a 18 pop up as Italians, which is pretty standard. We'll see if 4 survives.
Hey.
But overall, I think these are surprising Civ picks. A little bit surprising. Not that, okay, some of the Civ picks are surprising for this map.
Yeah, I think most of them are except like Italian, Poles and Bengalis.
Yeah, I would have preferred Bengalis on like the Lombardia, but I guess
they work here too, at least.
They're just a standard
good monks
here. I don't see 4 and 4 playing monks with them. I don't think he's a high APM player. Actually, I think his APM is very close to mine.
So 0.
0? No. Like 40s. Hunting X's commentaries. It's hard to say if I agree with that because, I mean, I guess it depends on, yeah, they technically do have better civs late game. TriHards team.
TriHards, what team was that? I'm so bad with the names.
The Spencer's team.
Oh. Do they though? Do they? I mean, I think, I mean, Italians good late game, Poles good late game, all those teams are good late game, while Vikings are pretty trash in late game.
Well, you know what I want to see is how do Genoese crossbows do against Bengali elephant archers?
Genoese crossbowman destroys
Clark says
elephant.
late feudal, and early imp, or between late feudal and early imp. Is what he was talking about. Late, I guess. Clark's the player who likes.
Why do you think so in early imp hunting? I mean, Italians good late game too. I mean, good early imp too. Faster imp. Same with poles. Poles are really fast imp. Bombard cannons.
Yes.
Yeah, but so does Vikings, even worse than generic. Yeah, I highly disagree. Yeah, I highly disagree. Two bombard cannon, saves for mid fighting, Poles economy, Italian cheap imp.
Yeah, but Burgundian Paladin versus Gurjara camels. Like, do you even care that
Yeah, but
they have
yeah, I'm
Paladin?
not sure if we'll see Gura up in Campbell. That's a point because it's in mid control. There will be a lot of castle fire and so on. So the Paladin will still probably be an issue.
I think it could go either way. I kind of like that the two flank civs have bombard cannons on the low APM Legends team.
Yeah.
Because it takes a while. Like, yeah, I guess the Paladins kind of have to win the game. Otherwise, it's going to be just a tough slog. Because I think Burgundian bombard cannons are very good, but trying to do Paladins and bombard cannons is tough. Okay, Hunting X says, I don't. I guess.
And he says that camels are pretty bad in 3v3, and
Yeah.
that's definitely true.
Generally, they are bad in 3v3.
That's why I think that Robe might go something like Chakrams.
It'll be interesting. Rob knows how to make things like games weird and somehow play into his favor if he can get enough, like, buy enough time. So that's really what it
we
comes
can
down
probably
to.
not have spy cam now because it might give away strategies and such. I mean, people are probably watching the stream now and they are just waiting for the game to be paused.
They're talking about strats for how they get doxology out of dad duty, probably. Like, what are you gonna tell your wife? How are you gonna get out of this one? You just need like another hour. Well, if this goes on too much longer, I will have to start playing weird YouTube videos.
Let's see if they are chatting more. Oh yeah, Bean is complaining about the deer being so far away.
Oh. Yeah. Rob's the only one with a mill facing the deer, so he's just, he's got the map hacks. I guess Doxology
Spencer
does
is
too.
bragging that they broke the trend, that that there are no more only clean sweeps for knockouts.
Yeah, I would be proud of that too, especially in a best of 5. Well, not especially in a best of 5. Just by game
And
2.
Robe threatened him and says that they would get crushed. They should prepare for it. Maybe I should start making some dinner during the pause so I can get to sleep somewhat
Oh yeah.
reasonable. It's only 5 a.m. here and I want dinner before heading to sleep.
Oh boy. Imagine agreeing to co-cast and the games last 3 hours.
Yeah, I was expecting a best of 3, you know, and then someone begged the player to do best of 5 instead. Cough, cough.
Yeah. It's just bait and switch is what they call that. Just
We should put Spencer up towards the wall for it.
yeah. I think he's got to be dethroned as the tournament moderator person. We'll hire someone else in his place. Changing all these rules on everyone. It's just it's not good.
Let's see if they write anything more cool.
So something I learned last night was, you know, from Samir, who's like almost a 2K player, is that if you don't know exactly where the enemy army is, if you turn your speakers up or your headphones up, you'll hear the enemy footsteps, you know, in the snow or the grass or wherever. And, you know, that's just a tip for any of the newer players out there.
I have my doubts on the usefulness on that one.
No, I'm kidding. That was just Samir trolling a newer player, but you know, sometimes you think you're getting legitimate advice from a better player, and you know,
Oh, did you
turns out
actually
he's
believe
just
in him?
trolling you.
Did you actually believe in him? Did you fall for it?
Okay, Zumpy. I guess it depends on the day. He's 2K when he plays against you. I guess I'll give you that. 25 out of 26 times, at least, he's 2K. Yeah, imagine if the spectator could unpause the game for everyone. Just go, guys. Just go. So I'm getting bored too.
I'm getting tired. At what point don't you have to throw out the baby through the window?
I don't know, but we're gonna watch the trailer for this.
The Lithuanian advantage too. Cavalier, are they +4 now? Meisel flooding in the infantry of the Goths.
Putain, les...
Calme-toi, calme-toi.
Non, non, je me calme pas parce que...
Really good performance from Spencer's team from 4 and 4 squared and green.
This is why quick have a cancel. Heavy catapult rush, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think you guys are playing very well as an SSD team.
Like to come up with a strat like this, they might even like pick this map more often now. This Icelandic Seal Clubbers team getting better and better each week. I think people are starting to believe in this team. Good heads up play by Rob, and it counters the spears so hard.
Jump scare. There it is. Block, not talk anything about my archers again. I'm the best archer player ever.
Huge catch there. All the archers of Camel Mill are dead.
Yeah. Also just means that Velvet's going to be able to just go up to Imperial with this large army at some point.
Have you noticed how good Raid has been at keeping armies out of his base?
Mm-hmm.
It's a high level thing.
Solid plans going into each map as well.
Yeah, they definitely had a strategy. The towers in the first game.
A little bit makes the difference, right?
I'm becoming more and more impressed with their flank play. Like, look at that. Look at that.
Oh yeah, they do.
They're paper knights. They're like.
Are they back yet?
Nope.
Ah.
They are saying that they might need to pull in Combine as an admin. I'm gonna look for the chat again, see if I missed something.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it seems like someone had. Yeah, it seems like doxology has to go.
Oh.
Wait. They're writing so much it ruins the scroll.
Well, I guess we just have to hang tight. Let's see, will we get copies?
They are asking if they can get Plantman for replacement, it seems like.
Well, it's...
But he's in-game.
Oh gosh. It's 8 minutes into the game. Oh god. I mean, if they take a loss this game, they still have a chance. It's just gonna be much harder.
Yeah.
If they just turn it into a loss. But...
But Plantman seems to want to finish his game before joining. So that wouldn't even speed things up.
Plantman needs to learn what commitment is. I know he got thrown out and wasn't allowed to play the set, and now that they need him, now they're like begging him to come in, but he needs to learn what team loyalty is.
Mayhem know what it is at least. He suggested they play 2v3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now they're resigning.
Okay, so I guess they're
They're saying we can try and convince them to play later, but I can understand if not. If we are done, I am afraid. What about save and exit, restore and continue it later, like tomorrow night if possible? Bean can't play tomorrow, GG. Yeah, I think they just forfeited. Yeah, I think we just have like... I think low APM Legend just forfeited.
that's unfortunate. That's what it sounds like, is that... Yeah, they're just abdicating because they can't get a player to finish the set. I don't know if they're taking a loss for this game and then they're going to bring Plantman in after he's done, or if they're just...
It looked like they forfeited completely. Like, just judging by the chat, it looks like they forfeited completely and just said it's over. But maybe they have some other chat with the admin or something. I like Rob Mayhem's confidence to just want to go 2v3.
Yeah, they should have at least tried. Well, I mean...
Nah, I mean, it's better this way, but it's a shared move. Oh, now you can see the chat, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean... So let's see what happens. I think it sounds like this set is over. They just couldn't finish it, unfortunately. Let's look at Discord chat and see. Still nothing. Everyone's in one voice chat now though. Trying to argue it out. Figure out what's going on. Or what will happen. So for those wondering what's going on, who may have just popped in here, these two teams have to decide if they're, like, one of their players had to go. They have to decide if they're waiting for a sub or if they can continue later, or what's going to happen, or if they just forfeit. Who knows? Oh, Zumpy, I would, but I think that would be a little disrespectful to everyone involved.
No. We need Spybot for this.
No.
This is what Spybot is made for.
No,
Please
yes,
allow
Jimmy.
me to do it. Please
No.
allow me to do it. We need content. We have been waiting for 10 minutes. We need content.
I can't do that.
I will do it for you.
No.
Please. Allow me.
We can't be listening to this live on stream.
It's important. Yes, I will do it, Exampi.
What if they're throwing around racial slurs?
Our team has said that we're okay to wait. If it takes like 30 minutes to find like Plantman or Docs comes back or whatever, I think the rest of our team is down to play.
Oh God, the spy cams on. Turn that off.
I told you, ESGB.
We got busted. We got busted.
Yeah, Bob is the voice of reason here. Anyways, maybe while they decide.
I give it one more try.
Same civs and
Same
Plantman
map,
will
same
have
civs.
polls?
Don't fuck up any of that. You just roll it again.
Yeah.
This is a free re. No one loses the re.
How long on Plantman? Is he done?
1 minute. He said he needed to pee.
Alright, let's fucking go.
Good luck, guys.
Lobby is up.
Okay. Hopefully that's all I need to do.
Oh, it continues.
Good news, good news. You see, it was good that we used the Spybot.
Zumpy,
Otherwise we wouldn't be aware.
I love your compliments to the streamer or the casters. You're just so wholesome, so positive. All right.
I mean, we're here to know. We're here to know.
All right. So I guess this match doesn't really matter. Yeah, so to summarize, I guess Bob is giving them admin.
Admin when you said.
Zumpy asks, why have I been playing with Maxfield? I don't know, because he's a guy who will play team games with me when I can play, so it's just, I enjoy playing with him. Yes, he gets tilted, but we also have good games together, so. ESJB voted top co-caster of 2023. All right. Zumpy, I do like how you say that guy is a tilter. I don't know if there's many people who tilt more than you, so. No, I think it's doxology that they need a sub for. Or are you just joking? I think you're joking. I think you know it. You know what, Zumpy? You're right. All those, all those insults you throw towards your team, that's not tilt. That's just honest, fair criticism. Like, just positive reinforcement for your team.
Positive, yes.
Dev, if you're watching, you can step in and answer. In the meantime, we go and look at the Discord and see who jumped into chat, and it is none other than Plantman here to sub for doxology.
I might not cast all the 5 games. If it goes to 5 games, it's getting too late with this long break too. This break took longer than a game did.
Yeah, you're right. Like it's even getting late for me. It's been 2.5 hours since the set officially started. So, Zumpy, if you want to step in for ESGB when he has to go, love to have you.
I will do at least one more game first though.
But yeah, we like. There's gonna be at least 2 more games since they gave him an admin. Let's see.
I can at least cast when having dinner.
Oh. Right, Zumpy? Like, just these crazy Europeans. It's 6 a.m. No big deal. It's fine. Oh shoot, they already started. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I will find it then.
All right. So I will be surprised if Plantman plays as well as Doxology plays. So it is a little bit of a nerf for their team. But Plantman is also a very volatile player.
Atlit is actually gonna play the game.
He in this game is Minimus Nubis. He can have very good games and very bad games. That's how he tends to play. Alright. You're in game, ASJB?
Yes, but I'm not catching up yet.
Okay.
Or I'm
You can
catching up.
fast forward to catch up, and then be good. We are at 4.5 minutes, and pushing deer. Rob is probably
No
a bit
one
of...
is laming.
Rob is... Oh, Rob gets forward mill again! How does that happen? What is this?
What did you say what happened to Rob?
Rob has a forward berry, so he just has to push his deer to his mill again. And like...
I'm not actually sure that's necessary a benefit though, like...
It's
a lot harder to four-top too, right? So...
You might be right, but it still lets him be lazier.
Yeah.
Like, he is Garjaris. He's dropping that mill immediately, no matter what, so... He might even get like 6 deer because he's a greedy fuck. Meanwhile, Samir has to push way out here. Like, there's no easy way to get these deer. I mean, he could build a mill, but like he's not going to because it would wreck his build. So, we've talked about pretty much every possible outcome of this game. I'm not sure what else there is to talk about. We could look at this Plantman guy's ELO, which right now it's 1288, whereas Doxology's was 1312. I don't know if that's much more accurate than Doxology's, because I don't think Plantman plays many 1v1s either.
Or that's still like fluctuate, like it can also be day dependent, right?
Yes. Like, something I have learned is that player ELOs tend to fluctuate a lot.
Especially certain ones.
Plantman is the only one with 0 TC idle time. I think you jinxed him because his idle time... Oh, no, it's still 0, so you're right. He's like amped and ready to go. He's got that... Ooh, 21 pop-up, a little late. But at least he doesn't have idle time. And I guess he is benefited a little bit by the fact that 4-4 isn't as aggressive as Spencer, so he might get away with this 21 pop-up. I think it's going to be rough, though. Like, this... I'm not going to judge, and I'm just going to see how what he's planning works out, because I'm not sure what he's planning. It's probably archers, but 2 farms. Did he get lamed and we didn't see? Or did he just not? Oh, he just didn't want to push deer. I think that's why he had to drop the farms. Let's see. Spencer getting his ranges up pretty much at the same time. Okay, a little slower than Samir or Synod. Both doing very... I don't know what his uptime was. But they're going to be pretty much even. No real advantage from the Italians. Getting up fast. He will have his archers forward first. They'll probably beat in the middle and have a nice little battle.
Yeah, you would have to do some of the casting yourself. I'm like half looking, half fixing my food.
No worries. Zumpy loves my casting, so it should be fine. Like, yours is good, but like I think I'm just his favorite caster. Oh, Clark calling out
Red is really
Sammy.
brave with those 3 archers, though.
I don't think he's intimidated at
Oh,
all.
I'm stupid. I think red and yellow were enemies.
Oh, okay. Just
Never
chilling as yellow is
I'm
stalking
getting
him.
tired. That's proof for
Okay.
that.
No.
And green taking a fight against the spearman, looting the scouts.
Oops. Yeah, that's rough. So
Forcing a tower already.
Synod is kind of forcing this army backwards. It's like, if you're not going to fight us, let's go back, and you're just going to have to fight us further back. I guess that's his thinking.
Green has a villager going for a bit of a walk.
I think that was a misclick, but... Okay, and 4 and 4 is all over. Poor plant man, he's been evacuated off his berries. He is getting a blacksmith though. His gold is safe, so he should be okay. I think he's in okay position. Back here, Spencer has 6 archers, like he's got the home field advantage here. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. I almost wonder if they're trying to lure this army away so Samir can send reinforcements to Spencer's base while they're sending their whole army back here. Because they just keep rotating without taking a fight. Higher ELO players probably can tell me more what the logic of this is.
What did you say? So I didn't pay attention.
Oh, like why Samir and Rob are just rotating without ever taking a fight, like just kind of.
I guess they just want to scare them into overreacting. I mean, they fought a tower of blue. They're still already damaged over there, and then I guess going over to Teal is like to confuse them and like hopefully catch them off guard when they saw that green was walled.
Okay, 4 and 4 is actually playing more aggressive this time. He is going to Rob's base, but Plantman's got an army right behind him. So he might get a Vil pick or two, but he's going to get cleaned up. At least I think he should. Okay, so this was, I guess, 4 and 4. Did good damage. He evacuated an entire wood line. That's good damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point. Rob has, well, he had a huge scout lead. Now he does not. But he has a Gurjara camel, so he still, I mean, his army is much better than Green's until, like, archer numbers get big enough to pick off the camel, or unless they get separated. So I think they're all going to converge on. They're like, you know what? Forget chasing this army around. Let's converge on Rob's base.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 4 and 4 is just.
Oh, those 4 and 4 also survived. Purple left them.
Plantman just.
Oh yeah,
chased
that's
him
because green is attacking yellow.
all the way across here. Rob is figuring out what's happening.
4 and 4 going back
trying
to.
to find damage there. Now armies are everywhere. It's just like little armies everywhere.
So this really 4 and 4's team taking the giving the pressure this time.
Like if you look at the eco KDs, not a single Vil has died. Okay.
With a lot of idle time.
Rob
and a tower full
is up first, and Plantman's, oof, his eco is a little wood heavy. He's probably focused on micro a lot.
Plantman is purple, right? Just so yes. I get the, yeah.
But yeah, Rob's up. Bean, okay, he's, That's late. The fact that, I mean, okay, so yeah, Rob sacrificed scout numbers to get up earlier. So if he can avoid taking damage, then he will be in a good spot. If he can't, then, well, he'll be behind. So this is Rob's way of playing high risk reward. Yeah, Bean just started getting on gold. He'll be up, like, at this point, 23 minutes maybe. So I think I'm starting to understand what their strategy was for Rob's team. Rob was just like, Rob and Samir just wanted to push these armies back so Rob could go greedy and get up faster to Castle Age. It doesn't matter if they're not fighting, he just needs the armies to not be in his base. Oh, Spencer getting some damage on Synod. Oh, a big fight here as the game has paused.
Another one with the daddy issues.
Oh no. Yeah, Rob's making 2 camels. I don't like the Gurjar's pick if your plan is to boom. He hasn't dropped a TC yet, but he has double stable camels.
You think you would open camels and not shrimp?
Well, he's making 2 camels. At least he's opening camels. But yeah, you're right, Clark. If you're up first to Castle Age, and all they have is scouts, then yeah, probably a few Shravamshas to clean up archer armies might make the most sense.
I mean, like, feudal army, the camel, that's fine, but when they get crossbows involved...
Sedu says punch that sucker and play the game. This time I think it's someone else's child that's making them pause the game. That does make sense. Like, you don't have a lot of options as Gurjars. It's camels or Shravamshas. Which unit counters the units you want to kill right away? Or they could just raid and dive TCs. Let's see if... Let's switch over to in-game and see if they're typing. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. It seems that 4 and 4 had some things happen that were making his dogs upset. This big fight here, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Honestly, looks pretty even. Like, Bean dived an army, lost his army, then Rob will lose his army, and Spencer might escape his archers, at least some of them. Okay, now it's looking bad for Spencer. Spencer should have kept running, I think. Now Spencer
Fighting
just...
uphill is tricky.
Yes. This is...
And he had a faster uptime too, but he doesn't know that probably.
6 versus 5, yeah, like...
Still not too bad of a trade.
I mean, it's like
What's
an
the
even
KD?
trade, I guess. Okay, so...
Spence, I did a positive KD, 24 to 18.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so second player to hit Castle Age was Bean. Rob's already in the middle, eating that delicious gold. We have Plantman annihilating 4 and 4 with his scout, and also killing a few farms. The fact that Plantman has a bigger army than 4 and 4 is kind of scary. You expect him to be this 1200, and then he shows up with this huge army in your base, and you're kind of confused. But 4 and 4 is Castle Age, and he has crossbow, and so Plantman... Plantman's gonna lose his entire army, isn't he? So, I feel like he didn't realize 4 and 4 was Castle Age. Or he was desperately trying to find damage. Either way, that's kind of not good for him to lose that many archers for essentially free.
Oh, he's even splitting them.
Oh, and Bean has the Cavalier.
I don't want to hear Hunting's rage right now, seeing that. But did that still have 30 notches in his base?
No, Clark, you're right. Bean has just a few Cavalier to counter all of Rob's camels. I mean, get countered by all of Rob's camels. I don't know, like... Right now, this is not a useful army by Rob, but he will probably slow down army production to boom, or switch to Shravamshas. Spencer has been harassing Samir, but it doesn't look like he's found that much damage. I guess Synod is 5 bills behind, so I guess this is good for Spencer's team as he gets cleaned up. So army numbers, we got 17 archers for Samir, 15 for 4 and 4. Plantman's got 16.
They're 19 soldiers ahead.
Synod.
Robo's team.
Rob's team is 19, and that's mainly because of Rob's army, largely because of it.
The issue is that they are camels, and he can't really do too much with camels.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4 and 4 getting double beat axe first now.
Oh, and Spencer finding a little bit of damage on Rob. He's gonna at least idle some bills, some farms. Oh, and here, this is where you don't really want to be Gurjars at this moment, because you don't care about the Cavalier, but the archers will kill you. But Synod's right here. He can help fight. And nobody's worried on Rob's team right now. It's just idle time. Rob is 3 TCs. He's 58 vills to Bean's 52 vills. So I think his vill advantage will snowball. Rob did not. He got tired of waiting for Synod's army. He just dove that army. And it turned out fine. He lost a lot of camels, but cleaned the army up.
I mean, it was definitely a good trade for him still.
Yeah, he had enough.
And now
numbers.
look on the army difference, 74 to 28. If they actually push with this momentum, they can do a lot of damage.
And I think probably, I would think the best thing to do right here would be go to pocket. Like, force the flanks to come to you if you're the camel civ.
I agree, but even a pocket should, like even a flank should come with, like it's, they have more than, they have almost 3 times the army. But they are playing really defensively, I guess.
So, despite Plantman's 30-minute double bit axe, his eco is looking decent. Like, I'm pretty sure his eco is better than it's been in any of my games today. Or, sorry, Plantman's eco is better than any of my games have been for me at this stage in the game. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit of a throw by Rob. Trying to kill archers, but camels, while the Cavalier fight the archers. I guess it...
I'm a bit surprised that he doesn't add any Sharimismayas to deal, like, to be able to split his army somewhat in those situations.
He's added, like,
at
2.
least 4 or 5.
Like, I think. It's not been
I haven't
many.
seen them.
Or maybe I was just misseeing.
But I mean, green only has 3 knights right now, so your camels won't do much as camels. This is more the point we fully commit on Sharim's mass.
Okay, so Plantman is just... He's bullying 4 and 4. Wow. Plantman showed up today, that is for sure. The big play here. Killing the stable. I think this is the game-winning play right here. That stable goes down, the game's over. more TCs going up in the center, first castle going up in the center. This feels fully in, like low APM legends feel like they're fully in control. I don't think it feels like they are fully in control. It's just a question of whether they throw that control. Yeah, even Plant Man coming over here to just help clean up armies. Now, as far as ballistics goes, 4 and 4 and Spencer have ballistics, Plant Man and Synod have ballistics, so everyone's got ballistics.
Now the camels are just dying.
Yeah. Well,
they are kind of throwing the army lead.
I think the camels have still gotten value. Like, as many camels as Rob has thrown away, he's always taken fights that like work out well for him. And for
yeah, I mean, he's a good player. He does a good judgment. It's more that having the camel is such an issue. Like if you had knights, it would have been so much better in this case.
Shrivamshas would be good for raiding because beans, I mean, beans should be dying here, I think. The Vil count is not huge yet, the Vil count difference. Oh, and this is where the Cavalier are just sad, they just die. Archers focus the archers, camels kill all the Cavalier. See, this is where I'm saying Rob is good at getting away with things he shouldn't get away with. Like, Gurjaras, no, they never work on a 3v3, but he's making them work.
But he still isn't adding Charisma. I'm so confused over that. I guess he just forget about it.
I don't think he's forgotten. Like, he probably has a good reason for it. And, well, probably the main thing is he just wants to boom and get imp faster. He's at 111 mils, so he's doing well there. At this point, he can almost make whatever unit he wants and just spam it until the enemy dies. This middle is completely uncontested still. This the TriHards are just so much on the back foot. Oh, let's see if the Mangonel gets a shot. Just give it to him someday. Just let him have a shot. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, it was an okay shot. Oh, another little shot. One more shot, one more shot. Okay. So while all this was happening, Spencer's was going imp, and he's actually got, I mean, a little bit of an army. It's enough to clean this up if he keeps it alive.
Yeah, 24 soldiers, and how many rangers does he have?
Kill the camels, please, Spencer.
The question is if it's enough to push back the middle. That's what really matters.
I mean, okay, like, sure, they finally won a big fight, I think. Okay, I say that, and these are Synod's archers. They did not win a big fight. Okay, well, 23 to 113 army. Okay, they called it.
Yeah, they called it.
That was... Yeah, crossbows and arbs, there's... I mean, how much difference in attack is it? I wouldn't say they do almost as much damage, but... They're very effective against camels, I guess. Crossbows and arbs. Oh, Zumpy. We don't want to hear about your childhood here. Okay.
That's the lot for me, at least.
Alright.
I'm way too tired for this. I feel now like I'm barely paying attention.
Well, thanks for co-casting. I'm sorry it was not quite what you signed up for, but I appreciate you.
It's fun. It was fun. I will definitely vote for Rogue Mayhem MVP here, at least.
And yeah, like it's always with him. I don't know how, but he did it. Like, he just.
Well, they was a bit confused over Steve's talk.
Yeah, like your jars didn't make sense, but they made it work. So. Military KDs. Rob, not a great KD, but he just. I mean, you have to keep in mind camels are cheaper than knights, so a 1-to-1 KD is quite good for the camel player.
Anyway, I'm jumping out now. See you guys, and
all right,
good
we'll
luck.
See ya. Have a good night.
Too.
And if anyone else wants to co-cast, let me know in the chat or message me or something. Sinad with a nice Italian uptime. Everyone else has complete garbage uptimes. Oh, except for Bean. His was okay. The good thing is that didn't really change the outcome of the game, I don't think. Yeah, Rob, okay, I understand what you are saying now. You wanted to pick your jars against Burgundians, and it worked out for you guys, which I think makes sense. Okay. Let us see. Oh, it saved this for us. So now we have on the victory side, Gurjara's won. Italians won, and Poles win. Burgundians lose. The Bengalis lose, and the Vikings lose. Poor civs that died. So we now have eruption out of the way. Yes, Bob now likes the Gurjars a lot there. Now that it's over, I will say this. I think there's a lot of cases where they don't work there. But Rob likes to make things work that normal people think shouldn't work. Again, if anyone is interested in casting or co-casting, just let me know. We have the next lobby hosted. It looks like they are playing Step. And on that map, let's see. So if you're playing on Step, as your next map. If you're low APM Legends, I think Malians is a good pick. I'm not sure what else I would pick. Like, there's not that many Archer civs left for them. Like, maybe Byzantines? Malians, Byzantines, and what's another Archer civ? I'm not even sure. Maybe they do Huns for Cav Archers? But then they're going to have Lombardia as their 5th map if they get to that. Lombardia might... Okay, so maybe they pick Tatars on step. Huns and Tatars can both do archers. They can do CA. Maybe one of these players picks Hindustanis. Or, yeah, I really don't know what their 3rd pick would be. Maybe they just do Bohemians, Malians, Tatars, or Byzantines. On the other side, Chinese makes a lot of sense. Dravidians maybe makes sense. And Persians or Romans. So probably Chinese, Chinese, Vietnamese, Berbers. I mean Persians. I'm also getting tired. It's been kind of a long day. Looks like the game has started. Now that I've thoroughly confused everyone, and I don't even know what civs I would have chosen, we'll see what they actually chose. Okay, here we go. So, we have Byzantines, Hindustanis, Malians. Okay. So, they didn't choose Hindustanis for Lombardia like I thought they would. This other team chose Dravidians, Berbers, and Chinese. So, I was off on everything except for, I think, the Chinese and the Malians and the Byzantines. That said, we'll see how this game plays out. Got Synod, doesn't want to get lamed, taking 2nd boar early. He is against Spencer. I've not seen Spencer lame boar. So, that is... Spencer's also taking his boar quite early. Everyone's afraid of getting lamed, or they're just tired and their timings are not perfect. 4 and 4 with the early boar lure too. Bean is actually waiting for his 2nd boar. Rob did not wait. Everyone took their 2nd boar a little bit early except for Bean. This is interesting. This seems like a very early barracks for Rob. I wonder if he's... I guess he's going to be drushing? Or he's just going to be up incredibly fast. I guess he's going to be up very fast. And one thing I always forget on step is you can go up on like less than 18 pop. Like any civ can go up like 17 to 18 pop if you want a really tight build. So I would not be surprised if you could go up. faster than most civs. Or sorry, faster than most other maps. I'm not sure what like the minimum uptime for a normal civ is on step, but or upfill count is. But you can go up decently fast. And as they like, I guess Rob just wanted his barracks early. He's not doing anything with it. He'll eventually have his second, or be able to click up. And now he's up. Synod is up. So Rob and Synod up first. I'm kind of surprised because Rob usually likes to go up a little later in order to, you know, get a better eco. But I guess Spencer will be up like a second faster than Rob. So Rob will be up third. And then over here, Plantman not up yet. That could be rough for him because everyone else is up. But 4 and 4 has been like consistently not very fast and aggressive, or I guess not very aggressive. Yes, Dev, this is only, believe it or not, this is only game 4. So if you would like to hop in and cast with me, you're more than welcome to. We had about a 30 to 60 minute delay because one of the players had to leave like less than 10 minutes into the game and they had to find a sub and they got an admin re and all that stuff. So it is Plantman playing instead of Docs now. So Synod and Spencer pretty even with their uptime. Synod being very annoying with this scout. Just don't telling, you know, doing his best to annoy Spencer. Delay his gold minings. Synod will have archers out like 5 to 10 seconds faster, so they're pretty much even there. Plantman is up with double range. I mean, 4 and 4 is up with double range. Plantman is not up yet. I do think Plantman's going to have to think about what, how he's going to defend against that faster uptime. Then again, the first archers will probably be out and give Plantman just enough time to get his ranges up. We have a Mexican standoff between these two ranges. Okay, Spencer's going forward. Yes, Bob. It turns out that 7 a.m. is just too late for some people to stay up. So Esteban is sleeping. If anyone wants to cast and is available, then yes. Otherwise, yeah. Just send a co-caster my way if you find one. Or the way of this Discord. Oh, you help. Bob. Do I have you muted? No, you're deafened. So, yeah, Plantman is still okay, although he's freaking playing with fire over here. Just eating his deer right next to a fight between these two. Okay, Spencer already has a tower that's being forced up. Don't know if he needed that, but he knows he's against a better player, so he probably eventually will need it. Bean is also a little bit behind on the scout production, or he's like his scouts are just late to getting here. No, he's 2 scouts behind. If we look at KD's, oh shoot, I guess Spencer's first army got annihilated, and we missed that because he's 0-6. So, yes. These players are rotating. I'm gonna listen in on Spencer's team.
We're gonna need everyone.
Yep.
Yep, we're
Keep
here.
going
We're
forward.
surrounding.
Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Archers. Archers. Oh, okay. We're gonna. This is really bad.
Yeah, it is. We're not together.
No. Forward.
Plant
We
man's
need
gonna
to
go for-
converge. We need to
Yep.
converge.
They're split up. Go, go, go.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, we lost the opportunity.
We just need to fucking fight.
All right, and then the other team.
Good fight here. Good fight. Good fight.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Oh yeah, this is set winning right here.
Another set
Oh,
one.
boy.
No way we're knocking these guys out.
So they are happy. Low APM legends. They're like, wow, didn't think we could do it. But Plantman really showed up today. Like, I will say that. Oh, and they're calling it. Wow.
I'm here, but like, I wasn't needed.
Yeah, Bob, wait 4 hours to show up. Hey, I'm here.
I didn't realize you were by yourself.
Uh,
Wait, I haven't heard the Quocaster in a while.
Yeah, I mentioned it in, but
Hey, been doing this long enough. You're running solo now.
well, you're here in time to interview the winners, and that is
So the
hard.
Eco KD marked the score.
Yeah.
That was a quick game 4,
I
unfortunately.
know, like
for
the
TriHards.
intermission lasted longer than the set, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
So Eco KD,
Not even your fault.
like not many units were exchanged. I wonder if, I mean, sorry, not many vills were exchanged. So I wonder.
Well, they're gonna go into bean space and cause some trouble now.
38 to 13 KD. Could they have had a chance to come back? Like maybe 1 to
I don't know.
5% chance of coming back, but like it was very low chance. Military, oh boy. Yeah, Spencer's army got annihilated. Rob, I didn't even see most of what he did. I think he just picked
I didn't
off.
really see most of this game. I'm not sure what happened.
I think
so
Rob
up
just
to
like
ask.
it was just positioning. Rob was picking off small armies, and then Synod annihilated Spencer's army, and it was just a big snowbally game. So,
Mark the score.
That's a
There you
3-1,
go.
and we can go interview the winners now.
Which is really good for us because Tatars, right? We have Tatars.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa,
hello.
what's going on? What about game 5?
What?
We're
If
playing
you
game
were
5.
planning on playing game 5.
Wait, what the hell? Were they left? Or
I don't
are
see
you
the
s-
enemy team for you.
Yeah, like.
No, wait. Get them back here. Get them back here. We need game 5.
They don't have to. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if they
What
want
the
to
hell?
play game 5. But you guys, like, I will say, both of your low elo players, like Doxology and Plantman, showed up. Like, I don't know, they played much above what you expect them to play, and I think that made a big
Well,
difference.
reminder that the tournament has ran for a month.
Yes.
They could have the chance to improve.
No, I mean, I'm not saying they're like, you know,
I've said this
smurfing.
from
I'm
the very
just
start.
saying they played very well.
Plantman is just insane. He's always been top tier. I've say this. He's always been better than me. He's just been better.
Yeah, I mean, and this game, I mean, like, this game, last game, he
Bob
showed up.
or Sean do the MVP poll. Element wants
Sorry,
it.
I'll do all that. Do
Alright.
the interview.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
we get any cams during the thing?
a few, yeah, like, we got a few
Okay.
moments of joy and sadness. Like, the one theme that seemed common throughout these games is Rob doing Rob things where you just get away with a better eco and then it snowballs later on.
Yeah.
And Samir, you played well as well. Like you were the killer with the archers.
Yeah, we forced Spencer into a tower almost every single game.
Right.
I think every single game except for that
Valley Fort.
Valley Fort, exactly.
Yeah. So
am I allowed to vote for myself?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
But yeah, Valley Fort, did you guys have a plan going into that one?
No.
Nope.
So you're just like, let's...
I just showed up. I didn't even know I was playing until 10 minutes before the set.
Yeah.
They were just like, alright, play this Civ, make archers. Good luck.
Right.
We didn't even have strategies for the maps in the Civ draft. Aside from I knew I wanted Bohemians for Lombardia.
Yeah.
Good Civ.
And it seemed to work out. Like one thing I was like, okay, you already answered in the chat and cheated. Like what we were asking, why did you pick Gajaras? And it was...
I'm glad you played Gajaras. I know they're very good there. Demonstrated it.
Yeah, I mean, it was versus Burgundians, kind of nerfs or nulls their bonus. The thing you're usually concerned about is if the archer players get under control, it's very hard to come back as Garjaras because big masses of archers kill Shravamshas and camels very easily, so it's harder to carry with Garjaras like mid-game.
You just need to get past early castle age with them.
But I guess you guys were confident that that would not be an issue. Or, you know, that you could keep up enough.
We did hit Bean. I'm not sure in Feudal Age. Did we? Did we hit Bean?
Which game?
The second game
The
after
Eruption
Docs
game,
left.
right?
Eruption game.
Eruption.
My first game.
Eruption, we tried to, and I guess we did hit him a little bit. I think we delayed a stable and took down a house foundation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we killed a bill or not, though.
Well, overall, you guys played very well as a team.
Yeah, I mean, it was just trying to keep it light and fun. Not like take it competitively, but not seriously.
Right.
I
Not
like
just...
playing with
half and half.
Sammy and Rob. They're very chill players.
Yes. You guys without Clark...
a little bit more animated.
You guys without Clark are a very chill team. I don't... okay.
And we tend to win, too, which is always nice.
I didn't say anything.
Well, Sammy has to show up, and today you showed up. That's a big...
Was anyone insulting me during that Eruption game? Because I feel like I wasn't playing that well. And, like, Plantman was kind of outplaying me in terms of mass and Vils. So, I don't know.
I don't think we noticed.
No one was...
Like,
okay.
Like, you almost always had... throughout every game that you guys won, it was largely because you took the fight to the enemy. Like, we were asking... I guess you can explain why you did this. The Eruption game, I think it was the Eruption game, where you just took your scouts and archers just to the enemy base and just started walking around from like the bottom base to the top base, I guess from Spencer's base to 4-4's base, just looped around without taking any fights. Why did you guys do that?
Because we knew we'd be outnumbered.
Yeah, we just have
they have the reinforcement bonus, so it was just kind of like keep the army alive, and if we have army behind their base, there's kind of a threat, so they're not as likely to move out.
Right. And
yeah,
like,
if they chase you, it's good. Sure.
And it allowed you to get a greedy fast castle, or greedy castle time without being punished for it. And I think that really played in you guys' favor.
Oh yeah, they were only in Rob's base like very late.
Right.
Like as soon as Rob was up, I believe they were in his base, like on his gold.
Yes.
But we really took the fight to them, and even in Acclivity, that game was quite close. Like we also took the fight to them. So,
yeah.
I don't know, Spencer. He went for the fast up times, but like he was forced into a tower. I'm not sure why that was. Maybe Bean was just behind Rob in terms of scout numbers, but like he always felt the need to
Yeah.
like tower it, and that kind of like the 50 wood and the villager time is kind of it's
Yeah,
kind of a
it
lot.
kind
It's
of
kind
nerfs
punishing.
your like it nulls your fast up time, for sure. And maybe it's because you also had a decently fast up time. I know like the rationale for a tower is usually, okay, I'm against a better player. I'm eventually going to lose a fight and have to be on the defensive. But
Yeah, I mean, I think I didn't actually have a good look at Spencer's maps, but it does make sense if he had an open second gold to tower that main gold, because if he gets pushed off the main gold, then he's completely off.
Right. And yeah, there's just a lot of things that played in your guys' favor.
Yeah, and I think in the acclivity game, I had a good build order to allow me to get the relics pretty early, which helped a lot.
Yeah, we noticed you picking those relics up like one at a time, and then really that game was just raiding everywhere. Like that I think is why you won the game. Like 4-4 had such a big lead on Doxology for the longest time, but he was just so, I think, overextended mentally that, or at least that's what I assume, is that because you and Samir were kind of everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And
4-4 kind of
everywhere.
following our armies in acclivity was great for pushing our armies away, but it didn't allow him to capitalize on the lead that he had against Dox.
Exactly. Like they weren't able to kill any of you guys, and so it just sort of.
Well, Bean was killing my villas left, right, and center in my base.
Oh yeah, you were.
Every time I looked back to build farms, I had to garrison my TCs.
But I think you rated him harder. Like your vill count was just creeping ahead of his, so you were rating each other. But I think you were doing a better job of rating everywhere.
Well, once he started rating me, I had enough. I had to do something back.
Right.
I think it was divine intervention, because Plantman was in a game when we had Doxology like kind of quit.
Mm-hmm.
But if that arena game that Plantman was in went any other way, we would have taken the admin loss. So it is divine intervention, really.
Well, perhaps. But anyways, good job, guys. You're advancing to the next stage. I think we get, well,
you'll be fighting the winner of the set.
Actually,
between Stomp and Malaysia Gate.
Okay.
Oh, right. We could get a rematch against Stomp if Stomp wins?
I think so. Yeah, like it's Stomp and Malaysia Gate. They're fighting on your tier next, so that's, I guess, who you're fighting next. So.
Yeah, congrats. You made it to semis.
Right, so.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and it was a great tournament. Thanks for hosting it.
It's not over yet.
Combine and Spencer.
Yeah, thank me too. No, I'm just kidding.
Or it has been.
And Titan Lord.
Yeah.
And Titan Lord, of course.
No, all I'm doing here is watching your games and saying things, making Zumpy mad.
Thank you for your service.
All right. If I can figure out how to leave this channel.
Reiterate one more time that it is a real pleasure playing with Rob and Sammy. They have very calm and efficient call-outs throughout the game.
I believe Zumpy wanted Combine to ask Plantman questions.
Oh.
Well, what's the questions that you ask?
I don't know, Zumpy. Here, is Zumpy here? Zumpy?
I think
he went to bed.
He just wants Bob to think of questions to ask.
The trick in the interviews is
hold on, let me ask him.
Usually I just let the main caster do the interview, honestly.
Yeah,
if you ever watch the videos in the back, I don't do a lot of talking in these.
I think we're just gonna cut this off here before it gets any more awkward. So,
well, thanks for playing.
Bye.
GG's, guys. All right. That's I guess round 2 of the TriHards versus low APM Legends. I thought TriHards would win this set. I was wrong.
Did you show all the stats? Did you remember to do that?
Did I? I don't know. Let's find out.
Tap to him again real fast, just to make sure.
I'm pretty sure I did, but here you go.
Okay, that's good enough. You can view challenge. The bracket has been updated.
Right, so spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for anyone Hasn't watched anything yet.
Everyone wants to not see the outcomes of these games that have been played so far. Just time to turn the tournament or turn the stream off. And we're gonna go over there now. Okay, so we have a 3-1, the first set of the knockout rounds that has not been a sweep.
Yes.
So that is something to be proud of for Spencer's team. I do feel like I've seen them play better, so you know, they did play well, but I guess it wasn't good enough to beat the low APM Legends at their best, which I definitely feel like they played at their best, even though Synod did not think he played at his best. So they low
He
APM
showed up.
Legends advanced. I think Stomp versus Malaysia Gate is happening sometime tomorrow.
That might be a set with some creativity. We'll see.
I'm excited to see that set because they have the Leaf Man who likes making things as messy as he can make them in Dark Age. And that's all I'll say there. I think they could take Stomp by surprise. Like, they definitely have potential to win that set. We'll see, though.
Predictions-wise, there's a few people tied right now, MT being one of them. We'll see how those play out.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm laughing. I think it's just been a long day. So.
You got something to share with us?
If I did, I'd say it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think I'm just laughing at Zumpy and all his comments today. Really, that's what it comes down to.
Funny Zumpy.
Yes, funny Zumpy. Okay, so stream's ending now. Thanks for watching, everyone. 3.5 hours.
Went full-time AoE today, Titan Lord.
I did go full-time.
You played, and then you casted all day.
Played all day, and I casted all day. That's
Even rode solo for a bit.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.